All right. Same max. Please don't be super loud. It looks like it's going to be. If it is, let me know. I've restarted my computer since then, so everything volume-wise reset. Wait, now there's bar. I don't know what anything is. The menu was different. Hi, Seven Castle. Enjoy your lurk, Mike. Good luck today. Thanks for the good vibes, Seven Castle. Thank you, thank you. Happy Tuesday. Oop. So did Telltale actually revive? Like, are they still Telltale, or is it like just people who used to work for Telltale? Because I feel like it was kind of a like shitty situation at the end there. Enjoy your like Seven Castle.
Thanks to our magnificent brains, most of us live out our lives under the delusion that we are in control. But are our brains truly in control? Makes you think, doesn't it? Engrossed in the thrilling cinematic exploits of their ancestors.
Hi, Monty. The Bone series? What's that?
The freelance police have had no time to ponder these eternally vexing questions. But in mere moments, they and you will be plunged headfirst into these murky philosophical depths when Sam returns from his ill-timed bathroom break to discover they stole Max's brain.
Dun dun dun! Based on the similarly titled Jane Austen book.
Little buddy?
If it were Tim, it's not, but if it were Tim Curry, that would have been great.
No, 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 no. No!
What happened?
Is it growling? Oh, whoa.
Hey! What happened to Max? Talk!
We don't know. 1 second we were guarding the devil's toy box, then bam! Out went the lights.
Through a fog of rage, darkness, and raisinets, I tried
He's
to
already got
remember what
5 o'clock
Flint
shadow.
told me about interrogating suspects.
Rule number 1, don't let the suspect control the conversation. Get him talking, then surprise him. Interrupt him with a question, or call him a liar, freak him out. And if all else fails, bring little Miss Persuasion out for a stroll.
Try interrupting the suspect's story with a question or a threat.
Actually, I
Okay.
think it was
Oops.
more of a boom.
Wait. Okay. What? This is gonna irritate me, so I have to fix it. It's silly, but it's different. What did we have of that? No, close. Hey. Oop. Just want it to be consistent. Consistent through the different episodes.
Really?
Uh,
I distinctly heard it more like a bam. Anyway, someone...
Tell me more.
What are you talking about?
The devil's toy box! It's a source of horrible, terrible power. And now it's gone! We're doomed! Doomed!
Stop doing that! What else can you tell me?
Well, that's the last thing we remember until you woke us up and started snarling at us. Yeah, that's the last thing we remember.
Rule number 2, timing is everything. When you hear the suspect lying, that's when you jump in and accuse him.
When you interrupt different parts of a suspect's story, you get different responses. The right interruption at the right time can break the suspect.
Yup, I was totally unconscious the whole...
Liar!
All right, all right. I came to before Jebediah, just in time to hear the telltale sounds of a brain being removed
The
from a
telltale
body.
sounds?
Obadiah, why didn't you do anything?
I was afraid. Afraid that he'd remove my brain too.
Who? Who took Max's brain?
It was the space gorilla.
Skunk Ape.
Of course. He must have been released from the penal zone when the toy box was stolen.
I'm so sorry.
Not half as sorry as that brain-stealing space ape's gonna be when I catch up with him.
Rule number 3, mole men are easy. To crack the tough nuts, you'll need information to prove your case. Sometimes you gotta ask around to get the dirt on the doers.
I thought that was
Now,
Space
go get 'em.
Girls. Space Girls? Space Women from Mars? Something. Sometimes info from one suspect will help you break another. Remember to interrupt at the right time to get the info you need. Good luck.
I wrote a mental note to thank Flint at Max's funeral and got ready to squeeze some punks.
Damn. Sam's, like, legit right now.
General Skunk Ape. I should have known. That space ape had wanted Max's brain ever since he found out it was special. Now that special brain was gone, and I was cut loose, drifting in the neon current, hoping for a lucky break.
We accept Mista card.
Hello, ugly.
Uh-oh.
You're one of Skunk Ape's goons. Where's your boss? What did he do to my little buddy?
I don't know. I haven't seen General Skunk Copy since you unjustly imprisoned him in the penal zone. I'll never forget his final terrified howl as it echoed across the dimensional boundaries. Are you trying to threaten me with that?
Maybe.
You are
Uh-oh.
aware that my ultra-dense space gorilla hide renders me impervious to your puny Earth bullets, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Where were we?
Since Skunk Copy's imprisonment, I've been reevaluating my life choices.
Okay.
Abandoned violence for a career as a sign spinner.
Noir? I wonder what Noir does.
You can't reevaluate your way out of fate, chump. We're all headed for a pine box and a boilerplate eulogy. And you can't change that any more than a tiger can change his pants.
Okay, I get it now.
You possess a very depressing worldview.
It comes with the territory when someone cuts out your partner's brain.
But enough about me. You should talk to the rat. Yes, the rat.
The rat.
Certainly seems plugged into the...
Rat? What rat?
Frankie the rat. He traffics in stolen merchandise and tawdry gambling rings.
Where can I find him?
He hangs out on the corner of Veni and Vidi in the Latin Quarter.
Veni Vidi Vici? Alright. Let's go find this rat. Just sort of like smoke
Frankie
a
the
cigarette.
Rat. The name left a bad taste in my tongue and an itchy sensation in my boxers. Still, there wasn't a rodent more plugged into the
Sam.
bad wiring in the city.
Sam has changed. They fucked with him where they shouldn't have fucked with him. Chasing a rat with a car? Oh my god. I feel like the audio is kind of all over the place.
Hey, rat.
Sam, buddy, how's it hanging?
My partner's got a bad case of a missing brain, and someone thinks you might know something about it.
Brain, huh? Well, I did see something unusual and brain-related a little while back.
Spill!
I was given directions to a confused tourist. Poor fellow was wandering around in circles, scaring all the kiddies with his umlauts and
I don't care about where.
and whatnot. I was almost
Oh.
done helping the guy, see? When bam! All of a sudden, this space ape comes barreling down the street, fighting with some other mook. A space ape carrying a brain!
Skunk Ape.
Oop.
I
I hadn't seen anything that weird since Aunt Jacqueline's vacation.
Hurry it up.
So I grabbed the tourists, and we ducked behind a bunch of crates with the other gorilla. We kept our heads down until the fight moved on down the street. And that's all I know about the space ape what took your buddy's brain. No fooling. That's all.
You lie.
Hey, Sam, I never lie about my cowardice. I'm really proud of it. So now what?
Again. Oh, I have to do it again.
One more time. What do you know about my partner's brain?
It's like I was telling you. I was given directions to a confused
25
tourist.
is the
Poor
smallest
fellow was
decimal
wandering
Friedman
around in
number as
circles,
expressed by its
scaring all
own
the kiddies
digits.
with his-
5 to the power of
Hey,
2.
man, no need to pull out the heavy
feel
metal.
bad.
I'm talking, see? So,
Knight,
like
thank you so
I
much
was
for that
saying,
resub.
I was
Thank you,
almost
thank
done
you.
helping the guy, see? When bam, all of a
I did not
sudden,
know
this
that.
space
I appreciate
ape
it. Thank you for
comes
25
barreling down the
months.
street, fighting with some other mook.
I hope you
A
continue to
space
enjoy
ape
your
carrying
couch
a
and your
brain.
emotes.
Skunk ape.
I hadn't seen anything that weird since Aunt Jacqueline's vacation slides from Pismo Beach, with the jellyfish on the water.
Then what?
So I grabbed the tourists, and we ducked behind a bunch of crates.
Okay, so
And
then that's all I know.
Space ape.
Tell me more.
Other gorilla? What other gorilla?
Oh, I didn't see the other
Believe it or
gorilla
not,
part.
it was another space ape. He was spinning a sign for some pet store, the poor schlub.
Oh, we already talked to him.
Dirty punk sign spinner did see skunk ape.
So now what?
Again.
One more.
It's I was poor fellow was wandering around in circles.
Where?
Hey, take it easy, big fella. I sent him right over that way, about 2 miles.
Okay, bye. Interesting. Okay.
Frankie the rat helping
So if I had
the
picked that
tourist?
first, I
It
wouldn't
was
have learned all the
absurd.
other stuff.
Absurd like Max was, back when he had a brain. So imagine my surprise when I found Frankie's tourist wandering around the bad side
Also,
of
good morning,
town.
Nate. Happy Tuesday. Just a bit, a bit.
Oh! Ah!
You, foreign guy, what's your story?
Ooh, an American police shakedown! How thrilling!
Yeah, it's a real honor. Now, what do you know?
Well, about an hour ago, I was getting directions to the museum district from one of your colorful local rats.
And Frankie sent you here?
Yeah,
That dirty lion rat.
you know, back in Europe, I heard so many warnings about your country's rats, but this Frankie was so gracious and helpful. Anyhow, I was about to give him a tip for the help when all of a sudden a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords.
That's
At least
Space
I think it was
Ape?
Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. Might
I have
have
no
been more
idea.
of a Ursula Spokenfreundl affair. But I digress. After the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and ibble-skibbled in a strange land. I left the scene of the crime, carrying nothing but the clothes on my back. And you know what else? I'm starting to think that this isn't actually the museum district.
It's a strange land, all right. Strange and dark and twisted and...
Please stop! I'm already ibble-skibbled enough.
Sorry.
De nada. Anything
De
else?
nada. Again.
Let's hear your sad little story again. From the top.
Very well. You know, back in Europe, I heard so many warnings about your country's rats.
Museum district.
See, yeah. As a child in Europe, I always dreamt of visiting your city's famous museum district with its Institute of Incomplete Technologies and Hall of Filthy Arts. It's a little more underwhelming than it appeared in my schulbooks. Any Flugen, I was about to give him a tip for the help.
Wait.
At least I think it was Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. Might have been more of an Ursula Spokenfreundl affair. Is that one of your famous American handguns? Fascinating. We don't have any of these in Europe, you know. After the fight moved on,
I have a theory, but it's
discovered
probably not
someone had
right.
picked my pockets. And you know what else? I'm starting to think that this isn't a
Liar.
Moi? Lie? How dare you make such an accusation without a shred of proof? When I get back to the hotel, I will report you to the European consulate at once.
Fine.
Fine.
Fine. No, where was I?
I can leave. What is the point of this?
Let's hear...
Very. You know, back back in Europe, I had...
Hurry it up.
I was about to give him a tip. At least I think it was Weltraumliebe-Wachzauberkrieg. Might have...
A hard-range...
Your grimness is depressing, but something must be getting lost in... So, as I was saying, after the fight moved on, I discovered that some... You know what else? I'm starting to think...
What?
Ibble-skibbled. It's a common European word that describes the feeling of mild disorientation combined with nagging doubts about the head.
Ibble-skibbled.
Honestly, what do they teach you Americans in your schools?
Video poker.
So, what else would you like to know?
He did.
Let's
He
hear
hasn't
your sad
shaved
little story again.
the outside
From
of
the
his
top.
fur
Very
in a little
well.
while.
You know, back in Europe, I had so many warnings about your countries that...
You lie.
You're right, it was more like 57 minutes ago. Yeah, but you American police are stinklers. Anyhow, I was about to give him a tip for... At least I think it was Weltraumliebe-Wachzauberkrieg. Might have been...
Liar.
Nein, nee, it really was a Weltraumliebe-Wachzauberkrieg. After the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked... You know
I feel like we're not getting anywhere with
I'm
this guy.
starting to think that...
Ah.
Is that one of your... Shall I continue?
No.
People in this country are so intense.
I've got my eye on you, sort of, from a distance.
The tourists seemed like just another victim circle in the drain, but I knew there was more to the story. It was time to circle back and flush out the truth.
Oh. Alright. Well, we know the sign spinner. We learned something about the sign spinner from Frankie. This is cool. That he did see skunk copying.
I'm back. Now where's Skunk Ape?
I'm
I
back.
don't know. I haven't seen General Skunk Copy since you unjustly imprisoned him in the penal zone.
Liar.
I'll never forget his final test.
That story ain't gonna wash, Bonzo. Your pal Frankie told me all about how you and he hid from a fight between Skunk Ape and some other guy. Now make with the lip flapping and I'd better like what I hear.
It's true. A few of your Earth minutes ago, I was spinning my sign for Frankie the Rat and a tourist when General Skunkape came running down the street, chasing after a strangely garbed man. To my everlasting shame, I cowered behind a crate like a common Venusian bonobo as the General and his prey skirmished. After the General and the stranger fled the scene, I discovered that he had dropped this. I'm surprised he didn't come back for it, but he appeared to be in
Give me
something
that.
of a hurry. Are you trying to...
Oh.
Baby.
You are...
Oh yeah, I forgot. Where were we? Give me that toy.
Yeah.
No! I need it to get back in General Skunkapi's good graces. Once I return this artifact to the General, he'll forgive my temporary abandonment of his goals and welcome me back to his crew with open arms. Oh, how I've come to miss standing at my General's side these past few...
Huh. You're fooling yourself, kid.
What are you talking about?
The only thing Skunk Ape's gonna welcome you with is a fistful of phasers. You can't go home again. You can't even get on the porch. You've tasted the apple, peed in the pool, bitten the hand that rocks the cradle. You're a sign spinner to him now, and that's all you're ever gonna be.
You're right. It's hopeless. No matter what I do now, I'll never soar through the galaxy at my General's side ever again.
I'll be taking that. Me too.
And I hate to tell you, but you're not a very good sign spinner either.
Damn, Sam.
I hated to see a grown gorilla cry, so I got in the car and looked for another lost soul to join me as I gazed into the abyss. Finally, a clue. The last time we saw the rhinoplasty toy, Max's special brain used it to turn into a bazooka. Now it was gonna lead me to the guy who stole that special brain. It wasn't exactly ironic, but I didn't care.
Ooh, where are we now?
Crimetron, do your stuff!
Don't be mean to the Crimetron.
What do you mean not found in database?
The Crimetron requires additional clues to make an informed deduction.
Clues? I haven't got time for clues. Max's body is starting to smell differently.
Then maybe you should stop yelling at my girlfriend and start with the clue hyphen finding.
Tell him, Kurt.
Grrr.
All right, let's go back to back to Frankie.
Frankie, what do you know? I was given directions to a confused tourist.
To the museum district?
Yeah, poor fella was wandering around in circles, scaring all the kiddies with his umlauts and tvortisnachs and whatnot. Where? Hey, take it easy, big fella. I sent him right over that way, about 2 miles. Anyway, I was almost done helping the guy.
Hi,
See?
Social.
When, bam,
Happy Tuesday.
all of a sudden, this space ape comes barreling down the street, fighting with some other mook. A space ape carrying a brain.
Skunk ape.
Discworld
I
Noir.
haven't seen anything that weird since
Not
my
really. I've
Japanese
heard y'all
vacations.
talk about
Gizmo
Discworld
Beach, with the jellyfish on the water
in
slide.
chat,
Anyway,
but I don't really
so
know
I grabbed
a
the
lot about
tourists,
it.
and we ducked behind a bunch of crates with the other gorilla.
Is
We
Noir
kept our
like a
heads down
separate
until
one?
the fight moved on down the street. And that's all I know about the space ape what took your buddy's brain. No fool. Yipes! Stop doing that! It ain't good for my angina.
So now what?
So now what?
One more time. What do you know about my partner's brain?
It's like I was telling you. I was given directions to a confused tourist.
To the museum district?
Yeah, poor fella was wandering around in so.
Don't lie to me, Frankie. I talked to your tourist, and it looks to me like you sent him over to the wrong side of town to get rolled by your rat pack.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But this conversation is over.
No, it's
I
not.
ain't saying nothing till I get some legal representation.
Represent
Some
this,
people-
Frankie.
You want a lawyer? Here's an attorney from Smith & Wesson.
Okay, I'll talk. Sheesh. Like you guessed, I gave the tourist directions to the bad side of town, but I was just winding them up, really. Hey, ask me, the schmuck deserved it. Acting all high and mighty and European, wearing his fancy socks. When the big fight broke out, me, the tourist, and the other gorilla ducked down behind the crate, and I picked their pockets. The tourist was loaded with high exchange European stuff, but all the other guy had...
Other gorilla? What other?
Oh no, we already know
Believe
this
it or
one.
not, it was another...
So that dirty punk sign spinner
Fell
did
off of
see
Discworld
Skunk Ape.
after
Anyway,
Pratchett's passing.
After the fight moved on, the tourist got a nice souvenir for his trouble, and I skedaddled back here. And that's all I know, honest.
The tourist
Ask
got a nice
anybody.
souvenir
They'll
for his
vouch for
trouble.
Frankie, if they know what's good for him, that is.
Souvenir?
Yeah, something fell out of the funny hat guy's pocket, and the tourist scooped it up.
What was it?
I don't know, something.
I'm convinced that
So
somehow the
tourist
tourist
didn't
is going to
leave
be
empty-handed
connected
after
to
So what now?
THEM. That's my thought. 1 second as I reply to this quickly. Can y'all hear those geese? Sounds like a bike horn.
Stick around.
Oh, I didn't mean to
I may
leave.
be back.
But yeah,
I shall count the minutes.
I guess we'll go talk to the tourist.
Something Frankie said about the tourist was sticking in my craw like a spoonful of peanut butter. Chunky style.
Chunky style. Discworld Noir was really good. Haven't played it for years. I don't know how it's aged. Has some really good clue and mystery solving elements to it. I'll put it on my list. Put it on my list. I feel like I had Discworld on here at one point, and I no longer do. Thanks for the good vibes, Zarg. Dark Alley.
Ooh, a repeat performance.
He's just
Let's
hanging
run
out
through
here
it
the whole
one more
time.
time. And speak slowly. I'm an American.
As I said before, about an hour ago, I was getting directions to the museum district from one of your colorful local rats. You know, back in Europe, I heard so many warnings about your country's rats, but
Then what?
I was about to give him a tip for the help, when all of a sudden a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords. At least I think it was a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg.
Ultra super colored what now?
The Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. My people's word for a stunning battle between a strangely garbed man and an alien space gorilla carrying a brain in a jar.
Thanks, Zarg. A brain in a jar, huh?
Oh, yes. After the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and ibble-skibbled in a strange land. I left the scene
Ibble-skibbled my
wearing
ass.
nothing but the clothes on my back. And you know what else?
Don't play innocent with me, metric lover. The rat saw you pick up something after the fight. Now spill!
Hi, Zarg.
Ah,
Happy
yeah,
Tuesday.
It's true. I took a souvenir from the fight. I didn't think anyone would notice. Here.
Norrington? Who the heck is Norrington?
Why would you pick up...
I don't know. Just don't hurt me.
Okay.
You Americans are all animals. Animals.
Well,
Norrington. The name rang fewer bells than a sleigh in July. Hopefully, it would be enough.
ooh, and maybe we can scan that.
Okay, Crime-tron, this is your last chance before I start looking for an upgrade.
Right, it must be on pretty snug.
Come on, you obsolete hunk of junk. Talk! Where's Skunk Ape?
Sam, no!
Stop holding out on me!
Get away from her, you brute.
Museum of Mostly Natural History.
Finally.
Audiences across the country say, you're a buster, Sam.
What have you become?
The Museum of Mostly Natural History. The tarnished jewel of the city's once thriving museum district. Max and I always meant to visit, but we'd never gotten
Nude
around to it.
bunnies. S&M
Now we finally
Club.
take in its thrilling and dubiously educational displays with a vengeance.
It's the Sam and Max Club. Right? Treasures of the Forgotten Pharaoh. Yeah.
All right, Skunk Ape, it's time to pay the piper, plus tax and applicable service fees.
Laser light show.
Hang tight, little buddy.
Hang tight, little buddy. All right, now we're moving. Okay, I know we like just started, but I gotta go. I'm gonna get some socks, and I feel like such a nerd. I'm gonna get some socks and nasal spray. So hang tight, and then we'll be back. With some more Sam and Max. 2 seconds, but more than 2 seconds, but a small amount of time. Okay, sorry about that. Yes, I needed my healthy dose of a pair of socks and nose spray for allergies. Being 30 is fun. Look at Banner. I also got some
I'll
goldfish.
take a look around after I track down Max's brain.
They're comfortable. They're very comfortable. I think they're at least warmer than it's 40 out. The window's a little open. But I also have my blanket.
Not now. I've got to find Max's brain.
What is this? Is this one of the... Oh, that was weird.
Later.
Okay.
I'll take a look around after I track down Max's brain.
Alright, alright, alright. Man, dog on a mission. I understand.
It's a telltale trail of Grandpa Stinky's brain-preserving demon broth. Could
Oh,
Max's
yeah.
brain still be alive?
I forgot about the broth. Hey, look, it's the Moai heads.
Not now. I've got to find Max's brain. I should head upstairs where the action is.
A brief history of bad ideas in transportation, the Big Bang, cosmology, physics, and you. Carl Sagan lecture. When relativity overstays its welcome, avoiding gravity wells, quantum field landscaping, twine theory, and topological hui, I think is what it said. Mundane objects in space. I think it's gonna be in there, but he said we gotta go upstairs. Oh, and there's a phone. Duly noted. In their 50s here last stream? Maybe.
Hail to my superior technological might, necromancer!
Blow it out your simian hindquarters, barbarian!
Skunky. And... Paperweight?
How paperweight? How?
He's looking pretty spry for a 120-year-old. And there's the Devil's Toy Box.
Unless he was in there.
Sam! Get
Oh my
me
god,
outta
Max!
Here. This whole place smells like gorilla and patchouli.
The interloper who foiled my scheme to collect the toys of power and re-imprisoned me in the penal zone?
Sam? The great-grandson of the patroon who put the kibosh on my intricate plan to unleash Yog Sagoth and take over the world?
I hate that guy.
I hate that guy!
Yes, yes.
Uh-oh.
Common enemy. I propose an alliance.
You get the galaxy, I get the Earth?
Agreed.
Nice going, Bubble Brain.
Don't blame me. I'm still trying to find the volume controls on this thing.
Minions, after him.
Sam? Ah, man. Now I'm stuck in here with the alliance of C-list supervillains. Ah, it was way more fun when they were fighting.
Okay. Alright. No, I need those.
Hey, bad guys, how about a little light show? It's getting boring in here.
I'm afraid that tonight's performance of Mundane Objects in Space, A Cosmic Odyssey, has been cancelled, so that the Yeneler and I might use the projector to summon the scattered psychic toys from the four corners of the globe.
Aww. Look at all those cool psychic toys. Am I doing that?
Indeed, yes. Your psychic brain, melded to Monsieur Paperweight's sorcery and my super science, have created a techno-arcanic whirlpool, drawing the toys to this convenient container.
So that explains the giant sucking sound in my head.
No, that's just you.
What's that for?
That controls our new laser light show. It will bring many, many young people to the museum.
We have one of the
You can lure
toys
'em away
as
from their
Sam.
zoetropes.
From their zoetropes.
Hey, Skunky!
Yes?
Oh, he comes over here.
So, long time no see.
Long time? Yes, yes. If only you knew how long. It has been but a handful of Earth hours since you and your companion imprisoned me in the penal zone. However, due to the temporal phase shifting of the zone, I experienced years of maddening nothingness during those fleeting hours.
Ah, that would explain the tiny crow's feet around the eyes. Not to mention that telltale old gorilla smell.
Twice now that they've said Telltale.
you doing here, anyway?
The same thing I was doing all those years ago.
Boring me to tears?
Gathering the toys of power so that I might conquer the galaxy.
Now that you and Fezhead have stopped fighting, could you tell me how my brain ended up outside my sexy little body?
I took it from you after I was suddenly ejected from the penal zone.
How come I didn't notice?
You appeared to be entranced by a primitive form of Earth entertainment.
Around here, we call it a popcorn coma, big guy. What are you planning to do with my brain once this whole Toys for Jerks drive is over?
The same thing I planned to do before you yanked me into your ASAT's penal zone. Plug your brain into my ship's central computer and use your terrifying psychic powers to conquer the galaxy.
Couldn't we just use them to cruise for chicks? The ladies love a good spoon bending.
That's curious. My scans indicate you don't even like girls.
Could you try not to kill Sam? He's my designated driver whenever I'm in the sauce like this.
Oh, my minions won't kill him.
That's good.
They're under strict orders to drag him beaten and bloodied to my feet so that he might witness my ascension to ruler of the galaxy.
Just so long as he can still drive. What are you two scamps doing with the Devil's Toy Box?
We're tapping the nigh-infinite power of your brain to create a bifurcated vortex of technological and arcane energies to impel the toys of power to return to their point of origin via a 5-dimensional matrix of quantum foam and sympathetic magics.
Yes, of course.
Of
You
course.
have no idea what I just said, do you?
Hi, Beam.
No,
Good morning.
But if it means more psychic toys for me, then vortex away.
Happy Tuesday.
I see you've got your old band of lackeys back together.
Yes, yes. My mighty army is once again ready to take on the galaxy. At least they would be if Paperweight's filthy security guard wasn't underfoot. That disease-carrying insect had better keep his pestilent thorax away from my boys.
Thorax? Not an elf? An Expanse game coming out this year by Telltale?
Why are you working with that creepy paperweight guy?
Monsieur Paperweight
Spring
and
break
I
started?
have reached
Yay.
an accommodation.
Is that legally permitted in this state?
I'm lending my scientific prowess to his mystical efforts to draw the toys of power into the so-called Devil's Toy Box.
That spell thing Paperweight's working on. It wouldn't have something to do with summoning an elder god by the name of Yog-Sagoth, would it?
Now that you mention it, Yog-Sagoth's name did come up once or twice. He's certainly touchy about that precious tapestry of his.
Yeesh.
Tapestry, huh? Alright.
What are you doing here?
The same.
Boring me to tears.
Bye.
Could
Very well.
Good talk.
Is that an espresso machine? Because I've always wanted to pour caffeine directly into my brain.
This device is used to maintain the complex matrix of energies between the Devil's Toy Box, your magnificent brain, and Paperweight's chaos magic, and funnel them into the planetarium's crude projector.
Fascinating. Now tell me more about my magnificent brain.
Fascinating. Hi, Rex. Happy Tuesday. Proud announcement that my antisocial emo ass has decided to be friendly. I'm scheduling nice social time with my coworkers instead of being with Drawbridge. You're not.
These two goofs are about as entertaining as public radio. Oh, I sure hope Sam survived the attack of the minions.
Awesome.
I've got a lot of
You're not a
complaining
bitch.
to
That's
do.
awesome. GG's. That's not easy.
Well, at least I know that Max's brain is still alive and kicking. I'll never get back in there while Skunk Ape and Paperweight are working together. Maybe I can break up those lovebirds from out here.
Break up those lovebirds from out here. You so wait, what was that?
That's interesting.
Oh my.
Holyoke, Massachusetts. If I remember my field guide for otherworldly incursions correctly, that tentacle's a flagellum from the dark dimension.
So I probably don't want to, you know, shake hands with that. Now we can look around more, though, I think.
Hey, you.
Who, me?
Don't get kid with me, wise guy. What are you doing in the museum after dark?
I'm Sam. I'm with the freelance police.
Freelance police, eh? I heard
That's
a lot
the
about
guard.
you guys. A lot. I'm Sal, museum's security guard. You must be looking into all the freaky shenanigans going on around here tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Well, feel free to poke around. But right now, you gotta do something about this pile of trash.
That's not trash. That's my partner.
Partner, trash, potato, potato. If it's not up and moving in the next few minutes, I'm tossing that smelly lump of guts into the incinerator.
Incinerator? Yeesh.
Well, looks like we might have to improvise a bit.
That fellow reminds me of my great-granduncle Eustachius. Canis erectus. This freakish tooth, dating from the late Flammarian era, is thought to represent an evolutionary dead end of heavyset man-dog hybrids. This night was bad enough, but now my distant ancestors are getting insulted by pasty-faced anthropologists.
Not cool.
The end of the world is predicted by top apocalypsologists. Some say the world will end in fire, some in ice, but it takes a truly advanced mind to envision an apocalypse that revolves around a many-eyed, many-horned, walking purple people-eater.
Many-eyed, many-horned.
To witness the final stage of the coming apocalypse, turn the hourglass. Okay.
Sure. Oh my gosh. It's so realistic.
Whoa, I did not see that coming.
Whoa. And then that's the end. To have Patrick Warburton do the voice? That would have been cool. Feels like that's the energy that guy was channeling.
Poiosaurus henway.
Poiosaurus.
Poiosaurus henway.
Oh, I didn't even see this guy.
Earth Dog Man, where do you think you're going?
I'm, just looking for the snack foods exhibit.
No one leaves here. Sconcape's orders.
Why?
We're supposed to be on the lookout for, Sam. That's it, Sam. Are you Sam?
No, my name is, Tyrone. Sam's that guy.
Tis we! I've arrived at the world-famous Museum of Mostly Natural History. And look, a cute little animatronic monkey.
Mahila to Sconcape, I've successfully neutralized the one known as Sam.
Good job.
Pink, hairless, difficult to place accent.
That's not Sam, you fool. Now don't bother me again until you find Sam.
Apparently that, wasn't Sam.
Oh well,
Oops.
happy hunting.
Thank you, Tyrone.
Eucalyptus porcus, the long-extinct bacon plant, was the evolutionary forerunner of today's domesticated
Oh,
swine.
I wish I could
don't
grow
think
one.
Evolution works that way. I kind of wish it did.
Behold, the dread wonder of Yog-Sothoth, overfiend of the dark dimension.
Yeah. I'm glad my great-grandpa stopped that transdimensional beauty from manifesting in the east side. Tapestry of Yog-Sothoth, overfiend of the dank dimension.
That's the tapestry that he's very sensitive towards, apparently.
He doesn't look so tough. In fact, he looks kind of flammable.
Flammable, eh? There's so many things in here.
Museum of Mostly Natural History guided tour. Ah, an audio guide that attempts to make sense of the nonsensical museum displays. I should tape one of these for our office.
All right. We have a guide.
It says it's an information desk, but I feel dumber just looking at it.
Oh, oh. Mm.
I'm not giving this away to just anybody.
Okay.
Welcome to the Museum of Mostly Natural History. My name is Anton Paperweight, and I'll be your narrator on this self-guided tour today.
Cool. Oh my. He is. I kind of like his little his look in this episode. Yeah.
Let us begin. Please make your way to the Mesozoic era exhibit in the center of the main floor.
We're here, I think.
Although it lasted for only 7 weeks during the late summer of 56 million BC, the Mesozoic era produced an incredible explosion of evolutionary diversity, most of which was quickly erased by less ridiculous creatures. Gently yank the bone to hear the roar of the Poyosaurus henway.
There's no roar. A very subtle roar. Oh, okay. Brain juice. I broke the end of the world exhibit.
Please make your way to the animatron of the terrible beast assaulting the city.
It is. It's very considerate.
Humanity has long pondered about the eventual fate of the Earth. Today, thanks to sophisticated supercomputers, scientists have determined that the world will end in the year 2015 as giant monsters, environmental disasters, and political apathy combine to turn our world into an unlivable hellhole shortly before the sun unexpectedly goes nova. Turn the hourglass to witness the Earth's final moments as predicted by accredited apocalypticians. Please proceed to the Treasures of the Forgotten Pharaoh exhibit.
Yellow. This one? No. Way up here. Here we go. Meet here at 30 minutes guided tour. I'm doing the self-guided route, thank you.
Please don't touch, play on or around the Pharaoh's brain. I question the wisdom of this sign. Normally, the code of the freelance policeman frowns on stealing ancient brains, but desperate times call for icky measures. Ew, it's warm and pulsing and wriggly. I don't know whether to be repulsed or use it as a neck massager.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sam.
The seven-sided pyramid of Hikaba was the crowning glory of Kestimpum the Tiny until it collapsed under its staggering weight and unorthodox design.
The museum is proud to have recently obtained the preserved remains of the mysterious forgotten pharaoh of ancient Egypt. Now, poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization spring to life.
So excited about it. Poke the eyes. These eyes. Yoink. Wow, history's fun.
I had no idea ancient Egypt was so madcap. If you're going to putrefy and decompose, you might as well do it in style. Ancient Egyptian brain screw. The engravings on this particular brain screw indicate that it was reserved for pharaohs, viziers, or other high-ranking muckety-mucks. Muckety-mucks? The museum's copywriter must have thought no one would read that far. Ah, the Sphinx. I can almost smell it. Seriously, it smells like aspen here.
Asp. Alright, well, oh, a white courtesy phone. We don't want Max being hucked into the incinerator by old Sal here. So, well,
Maybe this carefully preserved gray matter will get Max's body moving, or at least twitching and drooling unnervingly. Hello? Anybody in there?
Torments of Osiris will be laid upon your feet, heretics! The wrath of Anubis!
Nah, but I get that a lot. I'm Sam.
Oh my! A new body! And it's so energetic!
That's probably one of Max's sugar rushes. You'll just want to ride him out until you get used to him.
Well, I suppose you want some sort of tedious boon in return for rescuing our spirit from the shadowy realms, yes?
Well, if it's not too much trouble, Your Majesty, I could use some help retrieving Max's brain from a couple of world-conquering Nimrods.
I believe we can aid you in your quest, but where will my brain go after we've restored this Max?
Well, if everything goes as planned, I suppose you can take your pick between an ethnic sorcerer and a superpowered space gorilla.
A gorilla? That does sound promising. Very well, we shall grant your boon. It shouldn't be too much trouble with all these toys of the gods secreted in this fuzzy little body.
Toys of the gods? Do you have the gift?
Is that what they're calling it these days? My people always called it the Curse of Horus. Ungrateful wretches.
Neat. If you've got creepy brain powers, this rescue's gonna be a
That
walk
works
in the
out.
park. Ready to roll?
Lead on, barbarian. Ah, the arrow of power. But where's the disc of madness? Or the orb of unending bounciness?
we have
Haven't
something.
found him yet. But here, take
Yeah.
a gander at this.
There we go.
Ah, the wondrous essence thief! How well I remember disguising myself as a palm frond to observe the forbidden rituals at the Temple of Adolescence.
You tyrannical scamp.
Alright, so there are phones in here. Future vision will be helpful. Rhinoplasty I don't think we need right this second. What's up, Sal?
Sal!
Keep it down, will ya? This is a museum, not a locker room. Hey, see you got your pal up and about.
Kneel before your pharaoh, peasant.
He's still a little punchy. I think you should apologize for threatening to incinerate my obviously alive
Not the
body.
wrong
No offense,
person.
pal. I was just following orders.
Ooh, we love it when servants say that.
Just a temporarily different person.
Sal, why is that name so familiar? Wait a minute. Stinkies used to have a fry cook named
Oh,
Sal.
oh.
That'd be me.
No way.
6-foot-tall cockroach working at Stinkies? That's shocking. No, wait. What's that thing that's the complete opposite of shocking? So why did Grandpa Stinky fire you? I mean, aside from the whole disease-carrying vermin thing.
He, didn't approve of a cockroach in the kitchen.
That's strange. Grandpa Stinky never had problems with cockroaches before.
That is strange. Unless it was other Stinky.
Don't look now, but there's a scandalously clad intergalactic despot running roughshod through your museum.
You mean General Skunkape? He's an A1 buttwad, all right. But what are you gonna do? Mr. Paperweight's rolled out the red carpet for him and his minions.
Don't you think you should alert the authorities?
What? Lose my job?
Well,
How's life with Skunk Ape?
Skunk Ape. That's a good one. I'll have to remember that. Not so bad. Aside from the big gorilla over there guarding the door, most of these apes just hang out in the planetarium.
What's with all the apes running around?
Beats me. Mr. Paperweight told me to steer clear of them. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Your lack of independent thought pleases us.
Right back at you, little guy.
Nice headphones. Listening to the game? Or maybe some Black Flag?
No, these are my official museum guard emergency headphones.
Black
I gotta wear
Flag?
these so that
Really?
Mr. Paperweight can tell me where to go in case of a security emergency. Of course, I haven't heard from him in a while. He must be busy up there with that space gorilla guy.
looks a lot like our headset.
Any idea what that paperweight loser is doing in the planetarium?
Hey, don't be calling Mr. Paperweight a loser. He's a stand-up guy who took me in and gave me a job.
He's not here, you know.
Nah, I got no idea what that loser's up to. Heck, I can't even understand half the things he tells me over the headphones.
We're gonna have to use the headphone to get him to move for some reason.
Your boss is gathering demonic toys for a nefarious purpose.
Toys, eh? And what do you want me to do about it?
Call the Army, the Navy, the Swiss Guard.
You want me to turn on my boss? Dream on, buddy. This is a pretty cushy job here, and I ain't messing it up over a bunch of demonic toys.
Your loyalty is commendable, Surf.
Hi, Gatelius.
See
I feel like
Sal.
this guy's definitely.
Careful out there, Sam. This place is cuckoo tonight.
I don't know. I don't think it is Patrick Warburton. Why can't I say that? But he's definitely putting out that vibe.
That fellow reminds me of my great-granduncle Eustachius.
Did we not read this sign?
Toxicodendron paleness, a prehistoric and virulent form of poison ivy, was 7 times as irritating as its modern counterpart. Primitive life forms were often driven into fits of howling, scratching rage by the merest sampling of T. paleness's secretions.
We have encountered plants like these before. Their smoke produces powerful paranoid delusions and a rapacious hunger. At least that's what I've been told.
Dude.
Dude. Uh-huh. Alright, so he's looking for Sam. What about over here?
Hey, it's a Moai head. How's it
Moai.
hanging,
Did I
big
say
guy?
Maui? Moai.
Fine. Be that way. Inexplicable object of unknown provenance.
Oops. No, not a gun.
Hey, Sal, look. 3 monkeys violating that statue of a head.
Where?
That's supposed to be like a 3-headed
I didn't see
monkey
nothing.
joke.
Which is a good thing, since we put all the monkeys down in storage with the leather jackets.
With the leather jackets. Wow. Back to back in jokes. Alright, well, we swapped out his headset. We want to get him to go anywhere, I guess. We could just get him out of here, but I don't know why yet. We need to move him. Hi, Felix. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. We made it.
Hey, Your Majesty, check out these spiffy phone numbers.
Phone numbers? Ah, hieroglyphics to activate.
We're actually
the
playing the leather
translocation
jacket
toy.
joke game right
I
now.
always
Not
wondered
right
how
now,
that
but
device worked.
It probably would have helped if the ancient astronauts who taught you how to build pyramids had left behind a few telephones. Say, one of those phone numbers is brand new.
oh. Okay, so we go into the office, info desk, Egypt exhibit, upper level.
So this is Paperweight's office.
What a dump!
Someone's coming.
Uh-oh.
Why have you left the planetarium?
That intergalactic bully is driving me bananas, and his minions are a threat to my beautiful museum. Can't you do something?
Get a grip on yourself, man. Can't you see our long struggle to gather the toys is almost over?
You think I don't know that? I've been dreaming of
That's
this
gonna be
second
Yakuza.
chance for decades.
Then stop whining and get back in there.
Yes, sir, Dr. Norrington. Right away, Dr. Norrington.
Norrington.
His imperious attitude puts me in mind of a lute teacher we fed to my crocodiles for correcting my divine embouchure.
You know, Max's patter is a lot less
Violent?
multisyllabic.
Interesting. All right.
This office could use a little tidying up. And a good firm raising. Looks like Paperweight subscribes to Obazoth's
Secrets of the
nonsensical
really
Grimoire Club.
old. More books.
Paperweight's quite the reader.
A lowly scribe, then.
Check it out, Your Majesty. An insanely detailed top-down drawing of the city.
What a remarkable illusion of depth.
Oh yeah, you didn't have perspective and vanishing points in your time, did you?
Of course we did. Why, we had a whole chamber full of perspectives and a headdress adorned with vanishing points. And... Shut up!
4 ancient diabolical summoning spells. And 1 pretty good chili recipe.
Yeah. Boxes, files.
This office could use a little tidying up.
I know,
And a
right?
good firm raising.
I don't think we can get anything right now.
4 ancient...
But we could... Let me look at this.
I wonder what all these intersecting lines mean. Oh well, probably doesn't matter since the whole place is going to get eaten by a giant purple apocalypse beast in a few years anyway.
Yep.
Rhinoplasty.
Now that the pharaoh has an image on the rhinoplasty, you can turn into that object. Yeah. Wait, I don't know why it's giving us a tutorial for this again. I guess because it's been so long since we've used it. Why would we need the map, though? Oh.
How amazing! We've been transmogrified into a glittering futuristic metropolis. But why do we feel like we're about to vomit?
That'd be the East River. Try to breathe through your mouth. Your Highness?
Yes?
How'd a kid like you get to become Pharaoh? Did your daddy Pharaoh die when you were young?
Oh no, our dad was a sandal maker. We became Pharaoh after we stumbled upon the toys of the gods while stealing coins from a tomb. The toys awakened latent abilities within us, granting us the power to cast the royal family into the Nile and reshape the entire kingdom in our now divine image.
Now there's a heartwarming rags to riches story. I'm not sure what I should be doing now.
What do you want us to do about it?
Max usually has some sort of obliquely helpful hint in situations like this.
And that's how you go about solving crimes?
I know. Freaky, isn't it?
Hmm.
I got nothing.
Perhaps the essence thief may be of use.
You mean the rhinoplasty toy?
I mean the essence thief.
I mean, yeah, okay.
So, Your Highness, you impressed by the 21st century yet?
Oh, most definitely. Though we do feel a bit out of our element.
Don't worry. Once we teach you a few crude gestures and get rid of the whole talking in the plural thing, you'll fit right in. Let's roll.
Aha! We shall roll like a wheel, yes?
You sure know your obscure cultural references, Your Majesty.
Roll! Roll onward!
Oh! Okay.
It's locked. What kind of paranoid freak keeps his door locked from the inside?
I locked all my slaves inside my birthday pyramid after they finished building it.
Paperweight's not a slave.
Are you sure?
Can we... Nope. Okay, so we know that that's a thing that we can do. Don't know why we would, but... Neat, neat, neat. Dancing for some
Talk
reason.
about a chilling vision of the future.
We are not amused.
Okay. Let's get out of here. How did he get back into this office? Oh, if it was locked from the inside. Oh.
Hey, it's me. Give or take 4,000 years and a decent tailor.
More like 4,000 sit-ups.
Wow.
If you're going to putrefy and decompose, might as well do it in style.
You're telling me that's the Buckingham Imperial model with the optional scorpion proofing.
Somewhere in ancient Egypt, an ancestor of Stan would be proud.
How delightful! I can almost hear them groaning in pain.
You're gonna love reality TV. It's still got that old brain smell.
Alright, let's see if we can get up on the upper floor. Oh, this is, of course, this is the upper level.
I wonder how Max is holding up.
Oops.
Looks like Max. I hope Max is okay in there.
Please, help us reach our goal. Operators are standing by to take your call. I guess no one's gonna be able to enjoy the classic combination of dubious astronomy and classic 70s rock until I break up these BFFs. Come to Max, you dangerous little psychic toys! Hey you, Fez guy!
What is it?
What's the story with the giant cockroach you've got guarding the museum?
You mean Sal? He's a bit of a charity case. A little slow, but fiercely loyal. And if the general smelly hooligans harm just one hair on his antenna, there'll be heck to pay.
Wow.
Heck, I say!
How come you haven't aged a day since my great-grandpa kicked your demon-summoning butt back in the olden times?
The horrible secret of my apparent immortality is too terrible to comprehend, and would surely drive an uninitiated mind such as yours to the brink of madness were I to utter it.
So, Pilates then? What are you doing in this 2-bit museum anyway?
Since my defeat at the hands of your meddling ancestors, I've insinuated myself into the archaeological community, painstakingly gathering the requisite toys of power necessary to reopen a doorway between our world and the realm of Yog-Sothoth.
Nerd. What are you and Corporal Butt-Cheeks here doing with the Devil's Toy Box anyway?
We're unwinding and rewiring the synapses of your brain to cast a blasphemous net of tech necromancy across the reality so that the toys of power may be properly encased within the Devil's Toy Box.
Ah, that's about what I thought.
Really? Repeat what I just said.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got a wonderful brain! Blargy, blargy. More toys for me! You're a magical mumbo-jumbo guy, so maybe you can tell me. What's the deal with me having psychic powers all of a sudden? Am I going through the change?
It's difficult to say. The only minds on this plane capable of wielding the toys of power are the insane, the simple, or the defective.
Ah, you've been reading my press, kid.
But encountering two special brains in the same bloodline is practically unheard of. Your lineage is most peculiar and dangerous.
You should see us during holiday cookouts. Could you try and stop your new buddy from zapping Sam with a banana-shaped ray gun or whatever?
Why should I give a hellbeast's hangnail about the fate of Sameth's brood?
Well, let me get back to you on that. Pretty grubby joint you got here.
It's one of the finest collections in the world. Our Yog-Sothoth tapestry is one of a kind.
Gee, it'd be a shame if Skunk Ape's minions ripped your tapestry to shreds and used it for space towelettes. You know, accidentally.
Yeah, don't even think of such a thing.
So we could use the rhinoplasty on the tapestry also, as opposed to trying to burn it.
Why are you and that big dumb ape Skunk Ape working together?
I assume.
General Skunkapi and I have had a meeting of minds over our mutual loathing of you, your partner, and your forefathers.
So that added up to what? 1 mind between you?
I just hope his brain-dead minions can dispose of your partner without injuring any of my employees.
All this.
Looks like Max is stoking the fires of discord. I'll see if I can add some fuel from out here.
This might be where we're gonna have to move the guard.
Coming soon.
With the sign
Brief
changed.
history of bad ideas in transportation. I hope Max's brain and body are reunited by the time this exhibit opens. He loves tooling around in comically unviable vehicles.
This one, I think, changed.
How is it your people make such superb handguns, yet you believe such nonsense?
Although the Hindenburg met its fiery demise in 1937, its sister ship, the Aeroschwein, is still in operation today and was a stunt double in the 1968 musical Let's All Go for a Ride in My Beautiful Balloon.
That looks like one of the balloons my magicians would create with inflated sheep's bladders.
You really know how to kill a conversation, Your Majesty.
Well, let's look at this tapestry. No. Ah! No, 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 no. Rhinoplasty. Okay.
How droll, a talking skull. I'm sure that will be useful.
How droll.
Your Pharaohness?
What is it now?
If the toys made you so powerful, how'd you end up as a pickled brain in a jar?
During our reign, there were always a few troublemakers who, impervious to our divine powers, rebelled against our benevolent but firm dictates. We suspect one of them finally snuck past our defenses.
Hold any grudges?
Sam, that's all in the past. Even if we did hold an eternal grudge against the mystery assassins who deposed us all those centuries ago, it's not as if we can do anything about it now, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's all I've got.
Thank the lower Nubian sun god.
Hey, guard guy.
Don't bother me, Tyrone. I've got to keep a lookout for Sam.
Ooh, he's a smart one, isn't he?
Who is this annoying cretin? Are you Sam?
We are the Pharaoh, you odiferous primate, and you would do well to kneel in our presence.
How about I make you dance instead?
Tra-la-la! I'm rather enjoying this. The beast couldn't hit the side of a granary with a throw stick.
That's
enough
all right.
playtime for now.
Interesting. So we can distract and piss off the guard.
None shall pass.
Gotta love the classics.
I don't know what for. There's so much in here.
Anyway. It's a telltale trail of Grandpa Stinky's brain-preserving demon broth.
Ooh, what a delightful aroma! This Grandpa Stinky must be a skilled sorcier.
Hey, Sal. What's with all the apes running around?
I don't know and I don't want to know. I'm not getting anywhere near those animals.
Uh-huh.
think you
No offense, pal. I was just following orders.
Ooh, we love it when servants say that.
see you, Sal.
Careful out there, Sam.
What if I move him to the middle
To the
of the
Museum
room?
Mostly
Oh.
Natural History.
Mr. Paperweight. Gee, thanks. That's the nicest thing you've said since you hired me. So, what can I do for you, boss?
Let us begin. Please make your way to the Mesozoic era exhibit in the center of the main floor.
The dinosaur exhibit. You got it.
I feel like all of these are movement, but I don't know. Did we even do these? I don't know what.
And finally, the pride of the museum. Please proceed to the Knights of Yog-Sothoth display.
Knights of Yog-Sothoth exhibit? Right away, sir.
The Order of Yog-Sothoth were an ancient society of mystic knights dedicated to serving an overfiend of the dark dimensions. This priceless tapestry, woven from the meticulously groomed back hair of the knights, is all that remains of their order.
That's really illuminating, boss. Anything else, boss?
To see the terrifying power of the Yog-Sothoth tapestry, pull the sword from the eyeball.
Pull the sword? Will do, boss. Looks okay to me. Anything else, boss?
Why does it change colors? I feel like that's gonna be something. Hi, Pacto. Whew. Sorry. It should clear up soon. I can take him to the other room.
Please make your way to the animatron of the terrible beast of
I already
Salting
flipped this
Sea.
exhibit around.
Beast attacking the city. Right away, boss.
Humanity.
Yeah.
Oh,
boss.
it flipped
Very
again.
Informative. Anything else, boss?
I see.
Turn the hourglass to witness the Earth's final moments as predicted by accredited apocalypticians.
Turn over the hourglass. Check. Anything else, boss?
Turn the hourglass to...
Turn over the hour.
Oh, whoops. Why does it turn all the way around? There's so many, like, almost, like, things that I think are gonna be things, but I don't know what for yet.
Anything else, boss?
Let us please...
The dinosaur.
Although it lasts,
I did not. Anything else, boss?
gently yank the bone to hear the roar of the Poyosaurus henway.
Yank the bone. You got it. Oh, looks like everything's working A-okay, boss. Anything else, boss?
Please...
The Egypt exhibit?
I guess Sal's out of range.
I'll head back to base
Oh,
now,
no.
Mr. P.
Please...
The Egypt... Boss? Well, if you don't have anything else for me, I'll just head back to the base.
Okay. Oh. Okay, wait. I need to go look in here again.
That transport.
What? No, it's a combination of this. Oh, and I guess we could... No. Is there like a bone in here? A sword? But if we're out of range...
The Egypt
We send him up there.
I'll head back.
No, we can't. Huh.
The Egypt...
guess Sal's out of range.
I'll head back to base now, Mr. P.
Somehow I doubt they're gonna lure in the jaded thugs of today with laser light shows. Not enough despinings to hold a young person's attention.
What is this laser show?
Actually, I kind of forget, but I'm pretty sure it's bitchin'.
Fascinating.
Canis erectus. This freak.
Oh.
Future vision.
Hey! Ouch! My thorax! My beautiful thorax!
Ouch. Who'd want to pummel a nice bug guy like Sal?
Well, that's gonna break up the two. Oh, so we. Oh, okay, okay. Ah, it's constantly turning.
Oh, the subhumanity.
Why will you say that?
Since we're in a museum, I assume it'll be some sort of obscure historical reference.
So we are burning the tapestry, but we need to get the. Sal and Skunkape's guard to fight each other. How are we gonna get him to think that that's what Sam looks like?
Hey, guard guy.
Don't bother me, Tyrone.
I'm curious. Does your head hurt when you... Oh, this is too easy. Can't you see we're busy? Tar. The nerve
Tar.
of that gorilla shooting at royalty.
Let us please.
The dinosaur exists.
He just always goes back to base.
Hoyosaurus henway.
Future vision.
What in the name of Gorgar?
In my experience, it's rarely a good idea to poke a space gorilla in the eyes.
That's what Lucky's offering,
Oh.
Sam.
Got it. I was really confused for a second and thought he was actually, because it's probably the same voice as Flint. Good golly. Okay, so walk over here.
Let us please.
The dinosaur.
And then yoink.
Now, poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization spring to life.
I'd poke its eyes, boss, but I can't reach him. Anything else, boss?
Although it lasts
I did not. Anything else?
yet.
Yank the... Ow! Looks like everything's working A-okay, boss. Anything else, boss?
So that's not quite all of it yet.
You see the terrifying power of the yoke.
I don't see any sword here. Anything else, boss?
Sword, eyes, hourglass, bone.
And finally, please
Knights of Yog Sothoth.
We're still not close enough to him.
I don't see anything else.
Hey, guard guy.
Don't bother.
That transportation exhibit is bound to be fascinating. We enjoy reveling in the failures of lesser beings.
let us be. Please make
The dinosaur.
now.
I'd poke. Anything else, Bob?
Turn the
Anything else?
Oh, this is too easy. The beast couldn't hit the side of a granary with a throw stick. Oh, this is too easy. The beast couldn't hit the side of a granary with a throw stick.
Something about the transportation exhibit, which isn't like an exhibit yet, I don't think.
I'm rather enjoying this. Tra-la- Ta. The giant insect amuses me greatly. He does whatever your magic box tells him.
Yeah, I got that part.
Coming soon, a brief history of bad ideas in transportation. Although the
Oh.
You?
But why? Okay.
Whee!
Be careful, Your Highness. You're full of hydrogen and dangerously unstable.
Oh, lighten up. I have. Whee!
Oyosaurus.
Okay. Interesting, I think. Does this drop us right wherever we are? Eventually. Huh. Okay. Save. Paperweight's office. Oh, that was the autosave. Save. Let's take a break. I feel like my brain isn't chugging along yet. It's kind of all just stuff and none of it's connecting. So let's take a little break and get up and stretch. I'm gonna get some more water and move around a little bit. And maybe we'll figure out a little bit more when we get back and then switch over to good old Indiana Jones. We'll be back in just a bit. Alright. Did my squats. Got the brain blood pumping. Got some more water. Oh, thanks, Nate. My hair is like all in my face. Okay. Oh, what's wrong with the goldfish? The goldfish are gone. I ate them all already. Alright, so we're in this place. It's a new place. There's a lot of things going on.
It says it's an information desk, but I feel dumber just looking at it.
Something to do with the it does stay on our rhinoplasty. Yeah.
I hope there's nothing in this museum that could trigger an explosion.
Nothing like a gun? Lasers? Laser gun?
Could you move just a little bit to the left, Your Majesty?
Why?
No reason. Oh, the subhumanity.
That was really quite exhilarating.
You're welcome.
Sam forgot how to use a
Now
gun,
never do
but
it again.
sure.
No problem.
That works.
Whoops.
Let go of me, commoner! Shh.
Who is making all that inferno racket? Yaxaga! No!
Never place your hands on our divine personage.
Lighten up, Your Majesty. I think we're about to see some fireworks.
Skunkape!
What?
One of your ignorant minions has destroyed the museum's priceless Yogg-Sothoth tapestry!
Oh, really? Ahila!
Yes, sir.
Did any of you destroy Mr. Paperweight's precious tapestry?
No, sir.
I believe you owe me an apology, partner.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Sorry your minions are trigger-happy Neanderthals.
I can't believe I have allied myself to a sniveling irritant like you.
Irritant? Do you think I enjoy having my schemes yoked to an uncouth, half-naked space fascist who can't even capture a 6-foot-tall dog in a suit?
I assume you can do better, you half-witted conjurer?
Watch me.
Nice simmering. One more unfortunate misunderstanding should be enough to push Tom and Nicole here straight into supervillain divorce court.
Yeah. I think I know what's gonna push them to that brink.
Hey, minions!
Yes? Don't talk to the squishy one, me T-ho. The General says his brain has the power to cloud apes' minds.
Flatterer.
Lame.
Hey, Skunky!
Yes?
Yes.
Why are you working with that creepy paperweight guy?
Because I foolishly believed that I could tolerate a brief alliance with this insulting necromancer in order to gather the toys of power. I even consented to allow him to complete that stupid little spell he'd been working on.
Oh, do go on.
But mark my words, Rodent. If Paperweight continues to activate my pulse cannons, our alliance will be as dead as the dunes of Omicron Beta 6.
Oops.
I need some me time.
Very well.
Very well. I mean, I don't think there's really any point.
I'm busy.
PW.
So, about Sal.
What about him? Salt of the earth fellow, my Sal. And if the General's smelly hooligans harm just one hair on his antenna, there'll be heck to pay. Heck, I say.
I hear your museum's getting nice and crispy around the edges.
It's the fault of my idiotic partner and his reckless minions.
Yonks.
Why are you and that big dumb ape skunk ape working together?
I have no earthly idea. Dr. Norrington keeps telling me that Skunkapi is the key to finally gathering all the toys and completing the spell, but nothing is worth this abuse. Nothing!
Yes, feel the hate grow within you.
I just hope his brain-dead minions can dispose of your partner without injuring any of my employees.
Yes, yes.
All this talking with my
Looks like Max is stoking the fires of discord.
Alright. Now how do we get our Bugman friend to actually poke the eyes of the guard? The other guard. Max is in Discord. I guess so.
Hey, guard guy.
Don't bother me, Tyrone. I've got...
Ooh.
Who is this annoying cretin?
We are the Pharaoh, you odiferous primate.
How about I make you dance instead?
That minion by the door is almost weird enough to look like a museum exhibit. Almost.
Well, yeah, okay, I get
Couldn't
it.
hit the side of a granary with a throw stick.
Maybe it just needed to do the other one first or something. Let's make a move over here.
Dinosaur exhibit. You got it. I'd poke its eyes, boss, but I can't reach it.
He
Anything
thinks
else,
it's
boss?
the dinosaur's eyes.
Can't you see we're busy?
The commissioner frowns on wasting bullets on people that don't technically need to be shot.
Tra-la-la. Ta.
Poyosaurus henway.
That apocalypse beast is a fright. I feel sorry for the city he's attacking.
The apocalypse beast? We already... Wait, what?
The end of the world is predicted by top apocalypsologists.
Ignorant peasants.
Oh.
Everyone knows that the world will face its demise when...
Oh. Can we... How do we get out of the office, though? So we can turn Sam into a group of buildings. What is the point of the skull? Unless... Oh, where are you going? Oh, okay. Where are you going? Just anywhere?
Your Highness?
Yes?
Any ideas?
No. And stop looking at me like I just cut the cucumber lengthwise.
Sorry. That's all I've got. Neolithic mustache clippers?
Let's try this, which feels silly.
I'm curious. The big
Dinosaur.
Because if we take him to the exhibit with the monster... hourglass... We could put the buildings on the other side of the exhibit.
I'd poke. Anything else?
Yeah, no. I really are.
Can't you see what... Can't you see...
I know you're busy, but I need you.
Ta.
Sal's too loyal.
So we need to get the building on the rhinoplasty and then teleport back out here. I think. Because there's not really anything we can do in here and it's locked. I guess. This is rhinoplasty buildings.
Your Pharaohness?
What is it now?
That's
Oops.
The beast. I see a beast.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Hey, guard guy.
Don't bother me, Ty.
Oh, this is too easy. I'm rather enjoying this.
Please make your way to the animatron of the terrible beast.
And then we'll be close to that.
The beast attacking the city.
And then we can.
Let's see. Ah, there it is.
A beast attacking a city, totally.
Invoke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization spring to life.
Poke its eyes. Really? Oh, well, you're the boss.
What in the name of Gorgar?
What should I do now, boss? Hey, ouch! My thorax!
Oh, poor Sal.
My beautiful thorax!
By the underrealms of Embo, what is going on out here?
I kinda hated doing that to poor Sal.
Yes, most unfortunate. Beetles are sacred in my culture.
Actually, I think he's a cockroach.
Really? Then let him rot.
General Skunkape,
What?
I would very much appreciate it if your minions would refrain from manhandling my employees.
And I would appreciate it if you stopped using specious words like manhandling.
Oh, take it like a man, you big ape.
That's it! I've had it up to here with your incessant, petulant whining!
Petulant? Well, I've had it up to here with your imperious attitude and your odoriferous banana breath.
Banana breath? Banana breath? This alliance is over!
So be it!
It warms my heart to see these two fighting again. At least I think it does. Sam better come get me before these two losers knock over my jar, or worse, kiss and make up!
Wait here, Your Majesty. This move's gonna require some sneakiness, and that body you're wearing isn't really known for its stealth.
Very well.
Resistance is pointless, Terran flea!
Eat my primordial wrath, monkey boy!
Oh boy. So stealthy.
It's about time.
I would have been here 2 or 3 explosions ago if someone I know had the slightest bit of impulse control.
Hey, my body's walking around without my
Oh
brain.
no.
How'd you work that out?
I found a loner in the creepy Egyptian exhibit. Nice kid, but a little bit of an attitude. Now let's get out of here before Goofus and Gallant figure out that we've played him for chumps. Come on, Your Highness. Your Majesty?
The toy box.
It's mine again.
The box!
Sam, you didn't stick the brain of a psychically gifted, unstable adolescent pharaoh in my cute little body, did you?
Maybe.
That is so cool!
must resist.
Norrington, help me!
By hammer of Patar, the hairballs of Bastet, and the hangnails of Anubis, reality itself will kneel before Samunmak!
Maybe we should be leaving.
You think?
Oh dear. It's probably fine.
And so ends another mind-boggling mystery solved by the loping wits and the capriciously applied violence of the freelance police. Who's up for a sugar grenade?
What the hell are you talking about, Sam? I'm still a brain in a jar!
Don't be silly, Max. You've always been a brain in a jar.
No, I haven't. I'm a short, sexy lagomorph with an enormous mouth and dead, shark-like eyes.
Hold that thought, little buddy. We've got some idolizing to do.
Say what?
Oh no.
Samunmak is handsome. Samunmak is cute.
When we think of Samunmak, we give a big salute.
Oh, you have got to be kidding.
Attention, everyone! From this point forward, those little things at the ends of your shoelaces. Aglets? Yes, aglets are hereby decreed to be the most horrible things in all the world.
Oh no.
It's a good thing I don't wear shoes.
Sam, snap out of it!
Snap out of what?
Ah! Just get me out of here. I gotta find my body.
All right. I thought they were so helpful.
Oppressively grandiose monument to Samunmak the Great, erected by his gratefully besotted subjects, October 10th, 1791. Oh, now I know that's wrong, Sam. Bosco's was standing here right up until this morning.
Bosco never existed, little buddy. And neither did Mama Bosco.
Nah, it was, maybe a tiny goof.
Hey, Sam, from this angle, you can see my great big honking...
Zip it,
A little
buddy.
gaff. Oh.
Hey, Sam!
Zip it, look.
Ah! Just get me out of here. I gotta find my body.
I know, we're working on it. I mean, we could put you in this body. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, I suppose in Samunmak world, the fire hydrants flow with fizzy grape soda.
Don't be silly, old chum. They flow with plain old ambrosia, same as the faucets.
Max, beware.
Who said that?
Who said what?
Hold on, Sam. I think I'm getting a call from a new psychic friend.
Well played, Max. Sam must suspect nothing. Only you can untangle the twisted reality woven by Samunmak.
Me? Oh, there's a great plan. What am I gonna do, leak all over him?
Make contact with the rebels. They will give you the tools you need.
I don't see any rebels.
You will know them by their backhanded salute. Now, I must leave before I am discovered. Good luck, Max. We're all counting on you.
No
Who
pressure.
are you anyway?
You may call me Dr. Norrington.
So, what now, little buddy?
What about, oh, I don't know, getting my body back?
I keep telling you, Max, you've never had a body.
All right, fine. Let's go find someone with a backhanded salute.
What for?
For the thrill of it. What the heck is going on with our office?
Oh, we got kicked out of it last week when Samunmak requisitioned it to make way for a new statue commemorating his new high score on Minesweeper.
Where do we work now?
Mostly out of the DeSoto. You know, I hadn't really thought about it until we were kicked out, but we haven't really used our office in months.
Never had a body. Always was a brain. Totally not the same body as the overlord right now.
Hey, Stinky.
How's it shaking?
Oh joy, it's Chico and the man. Can we just cut to the chase? I've got important Samunmak business to attend to.
Alright.
What are you doing out here?
What does it look like? I'm helping Grandpa Stinky load another metric barge load of corn dogs to Lord Samunmak's never-ending buffet table over at the planetarium.
That's funny. It looks like you're texting your boyfriend.
Boyfriend? Who said I had a boyfriend? I'm saving myself for Lord Samunmak.
Isn't he like, 10?
Now, but in a few years.
So, who are you texting?
I'm, handling all the logistics of the buffet.
She's
Seems
not a
kinda
great
cruel to let
liar.
Your grandpa do all the heavy lifting.
Oh, he insisted.
No, I didn't.
Grandpa Stinky's looking relatively upbeat today.
Insufferable, isn't it? Ever since he got that medallion of tithing, he's been running around like his broccoli doesn't smell.
Medallion of Tithing.
Salmon Mac is mighty. Salmon Mac is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Salmon Mac is more than we can stand.
Come on, guys, grow some basal ganglia.
Oh, not a backhand. I don't know what would make it a backhanded salute.
Lord Salmon Mac sure is swell, isn't he?
Oh, I know, and so powerful. Oh, and wealthy, and powerful.
You said powerful twice.
What can I say? I like power.
You can like power, but don't like 10-year-olds. No.
Salmon Mac is handsome. Salmon Mac is cute.
When we think of Salmon Mac, we give a big salute.
Maybe the fist has to
That
be
wasn't
like
backhanded.
other way around.
You look...
It's been great, guys. Let's do this again real soon.
Oh, that body-snatching pharaoh even bamboozled the Stinkies? What good is bitter narcissism if it can't protect you from mind control?
Stinkies, catering to Lord Salmon Mac since 1923.
Since
New
when does
Luxor.
Stinkies cater?
It's right there on the truck, Max.
Grandpa Stinky.
Stinky!
What do you want, you shiftless, tab-running losers? Can't you see I'm doing the Lord's work here?
This will only take a minute.
That's what you always say.
Oh, it's on his
before
hat.
You drag me into your little schemes.
You look different today, Stinky.
Do you think?
It's the glazed-over mask of idolatry, Sam.
No, it's that.
Ooh, snazzy. Did you get that at the Ren Fair?
Ren Fair. This is the Medallion of Tithing, given to me by Lord Salmon Mac for offering him a one-of-a-kind gift that was most pleasing to his omniscient eye.
What'd you give him?
Some yak hair pants. They were the only ones in the world.
I'm jealous.
You should be. If I can scrape up a couple more of these accessories of privilege, I'll be sitting at the right hand of Lord Salmon Mac himself.
All you had to do to get that accessory of privilege was give Lord Salmon Mac a present?
Aye, but only a one-of-a-kind gift. That's his most precious thing in the whole wide world.
Well, that's tricky. The Pharaoh's a bit, whimsical.
Tell me about it. I never can tell what sort of exotic toppings he's going to want on these infernal corn dogs.
I see you brought out your catering truck for another delivery to our magnificent potentate.
Aye, Lord Salmon Mac can't get enough of my special corn dogs with their secret blend of herbs, spices, and insect viscera.
I want one now! Gimme!
Down you! These corn dogs are going straight to the old king's never-ending buffet table at the
It's been so.
planetarium.
I really haven't had a corn
Besides,
dog in
Max,
like
you don't even have a mouth. Or
20
a digestive
years.
System. What would you want with a corn dog?
maybe. It doesn't feel like it, at least.
So you'll be heading off to the planetarium soon to bathe in the
They
glow
sound
of
like
Salmon
gross
Mac's
and
praise?
yummy at the same time.
If I can ever get my lazy, good-for-nothing granddaughter to quit messing with her cell phone.
Oh, I'm just, clearing up a few details with Salmon Mac's High Vizier, Grandpa.
Sure, yeah.
Sure.
You see what I have to put up with.
That's why we never work with family members.
Especially after that time with Cousin Lucretia. Ugh.
So many things.
Hey, you've got an unholy knack with meats and organs. Any chance you can whip up a body for Max?
Well, I have been noodling with a recipe for a golem made of hummus.
Yes.
Ugh, no!
What?
Never mind.
Suit yourself.
All right.
Salmon Mac is handsome. Salmon Mac is cute.
When we think of Salmon Mac, we give a big salute.
Normal-handed.
Just a normal salute.
Salmon Mac is my...
The brilliance of Lord Salmon
Why
Mac
kneel?
is more than we can stand.
Oh, brother.
How are you and Girl Stinky getting along?
Why don't you go ask her yourself? It's not as though she's doing anything else right now. She just spends all her time texting people, never lifting a finger to help her poor old grandpa. Feh.
It's nice to see your familial bonds are as strong as ever in this cruddy new world.
What in the name of Sobek Scrotum is he on about?
Beats me. I think he's just having one of his episodes. Who's Girl Stinky texting anyway?
Until he moved to the USA.
She
Could honestly
said
have left it that way.
organizing the buffet over at
Yeah.
the planetarium. But I think she's just chatting up her new boyfriend.
A boyfriend?
Stinky?
I don't know, Sam is so cute.
Oh man, I needed that.
Oh, if I had a nose, I would have horked milk out of it.
But seriously, Grandpa. Salmon Max sure is swell, isn't he?
Oh, that he is, lad. Why, just last night, there was this tremendous storm over the city, causing my knees to seize up something fierce.
I used to have an elbow like that. Back when I had elbows.
Shush you.
So I brought a gift to the local Salmon Mac offering depository, dropped it off with a little prayer, and hoot, the skies cleared up the next morning and my knees are fine. Praise Salmon Mac.
Oh, yeah, because storms never end on their own. It must have been Salmon Mac that did it.
Max.
Are you blaspheming the name of Salmon Mac, you squashy little nobody?
No way, Grandpa Stinky. Max is cool, aren't you?
Hail Salmon Mac.
That's better.
Oh. Not all corn dogs are created equal. You can get some pretty gross ones out there.
So Salmon Mac really changed the weather for you? That's incredible.
Some might say unbelievable.
Aye, and it's a good thing, too. When those low-pressure systems roll in, my knees seize up like burnt tapioca.
Alright, good to know.
Well, you look busy.
Noticed that, did you?
So we'll be on our way.
What? No riddles? No discursive queries into the secret ingredients of my mysterious menu items?
We're between cases. MistaCard, the last more or less honest credit card.
From the sewer
Normally, I'd
bank.
be leery of a pizza franchise expanding into the credit market, but if their loan rates are as stingy as their toppings, then sign me up.
Alright, so we can go back underground. If we can go in the diner.
Our Lord Salmon Max sure loves his corn dogs.
Most likely 100% all beef.
Stinky's is packed with crates of corn dogs for Salmon Mac's endless feast.
Alright. Oh,
Well,
it's
that was
darker
an
down
interesting
here.
shortcut.
Oh, it was an interesting shortcut. Thank you, Sam, for clearing that up for me. Looks kind of the same down here, isn't it?
Hey, mole cultists, how's it going?
Okay. Please don't snarl at us again.
Why would I do that? I've got Max's brain back, and everything's right with the world.
Right.
Brain back. Oh, I guess that doesn't necessarily mean that he thinks there was a body that went with it, but...
Salmon Mac is mighty. Salmon Mac is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Salmon Mac is more than we can stand.
Salmon Mac is handsome. Salmon Mac is cute.
When we think of Salmon Mac, we give a big salute.
Oh!
Hey, you
Oh!
gave a backhanded salute. Are you a rebel?
Don't say that out loud.
Salmon Mac is mighty. Salmon Mac is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Salmon Mac is more than we can stand.
That should keep him busy for the next few hours. So are you a rebel or not?
We're much more than mere rebels.
Hey, aren't
To
you?
defeat Salmon Mac, you will need a weapon that our rebel forefathers originally used to separate his tyrannical brain from his spoiled body back in ancient Egypt.
Cable television?
No, we speak of the brain screw.
Ooh, pointy and dangerous. Two of my favorite things.
Bring the sacred weapon close to Salmon Mac, and we'll take care of the rest.
Bring the brain screw to Salmon Mac. Easy peasy.
I fear it will be neither easy nor peasy.
Do you also have a cow
Fear
spell?
not.
I wasn't.
We have obtained several tools to help you in your quest.
Oh!
My son toys!
Yay.
I've missed you boys.
Many more people sacrifice their dignity and 401ks to steal these infernal amusements out from under Sam and Mac's all-seeing gaze. Use them wisely.
Wisely. That's adorable. Hey, Sam! Giddy up!
Reverend submission is tough on the knees.
That's nice. Hey, I got us a case.
Really?
Yeah! The case of Sam and Mac's missing brain screw.
Ooh, sounds pointy and dangerous.
It better be, or you better get used to carrying me around.
I've been carrying you for years. Well, if Sam and Mac's missing his brain screw, we'd better bring it back to him. He's probably in the throne room at the museum. How long is he going to be out like that?
We'll keep him under until reality reasserts itself.
I wish I had hands so I could draw a monocle on his face. Hey, my brain water's pretty warm, Sam. Try sticking his hand in my jar.
Someday we should get around to properly burying Samuth and Maximus.
Oh, we'll take care of that.
It's the least we can do for the ancestors of our future saviors.
You have any idea what they're talking about?
Only marginally. Hey, Sam!
Oh,
what is it, Max?
I'm a little fuzzy about how our last case wrapped up.
Well, after Skunk Ape kidnapped you, I went on an embarrassing noirish rampage through the streets, eventually tracking you down to the museum, where I, hail Sam and Mac!
Ouch!
All
Looks
right.
like Sam and Mac's rewrite of history has more gaps than a British subway system.
Wow. Better mind them.
Like getting me a body?
Why do you want a body anyway? You've never wanted one before.
Forget it.
Okay.
Let's get a move.
Will do.
We have the cultists. We have Max. Let's get out of here.
Look, these grotty little mole people have made a primitive mosaic of Lord Sam and Mac.
That's me, Sam!
I think it's cute that you maintain such a positive self-image, Max.
Ah! I keep making the giant joystick appear. So we have some tools at our disposal now. Can I just become a Mista card? Yes?
Let me help you out with that, little buddy.
Don't mind if you do.
Go away. Big circle.
You know, maybe it's just the 28.5% annual interest rate talking, but I'm feeling a mite peckish right now.
A mite peckish? Have you been watching British TV again?
I can't help it. The short seasons appeal to my limited attention span.
Hey, credit card Max.
Whee!
Fuck. Oh, I wonder if we can. I haven't even talked to the cops yet.
Hey, Sam!
What is it, Max?
How long has Sam and Mac been in charge of everything?
Oh, Sam and Mac's always been in charge. Ever since he emerged from the newly created sun, resplendent in his billowing robe of glorious wonderment, and banished the evil cat demons to the underworld.
Cat demons?
Yes, they ruled the earth in the before time.
Let's get a move on.
In the before time.
Yo, Stinky.
Ah, again with the interruptions. Lord Sam and Mac won't be happy if I'm late, you know.
See ya, Stinky.
I can
Alright. Let's go talk to the cops.
Hail Sam and Mac.
Hail Sam and Mac.
Where would you like to go today, Sam?
Perhaps you'd like to give a gift to Lord Sam and Mac.
Yes.
Or maybe make a visit to Sam and Mac's planetarium throne room to bask in his glory.
Sure.
Or maybe you'd just like to cruise around the city, taking in the wonders that Lord Sam and Mac has bestowed on us.
Those all sound swell, guys, but I think I'll let Max pick the destination today. He's in a bit of a funk.
You know who could fix that? Salmon Mac.
Yeah. Ooh. All right. Okay. We got lots of places. Frankie. A gift vault. I'm sure Max is probably a brain again, but we should be able to turn him back into a card. Or he's still a credit card. Cool. Phone number.
How come your Lord Salmon Mac hasn't fixed the city's broken down payphones?
He's phasing in brand new communications technology.
A vast network of vacuum tubes?
Nope. Messenger slaves, crawling through a vast network of vacuum tubes. Salmon Mac rules. Lousy punks have no respect for spelling.
Useless door.
Oh, look, Sam, a door! Let's kick it in and blast the hell out of the poor slobs on the other side. Come on, Sam, what do you say? Huh? I hate the new reality!
Salmon Mac shatters storm. Citizens rejoiced as Lord Salmon Mac used his mighty powers to disperse a thunderstorm in advance to his annual visit to our fair city. And look, there's a picture.
All right, Salmon Mac Idol, Tribute Collection, Sal, and Sign Spinner here hanging out. This is the gift vault?
It's about time they built an official Salmon Mac offering vault out here in the borough.
Offering vault? You mean there's nothing in there but stuff that people have given to Salmon Mac?
Yep. No more schlepping over to Newark for this Salmon Mac tithing doggy.
Nothing says beloved ruler like a ubiquitous surveillance network.
Oh.
Hey, Sal.
Sam.
Cool badge.
I just love your Salmon Mac accessory.
Pretty sweet, huh? That's my ornament of fealty. Lord Salmon Mac gave it to me for exposing an evil heretic.
A heretic? What, did he deny the quadrine nature of the esoteric illuminations?
Worse, he didn't salute fast enough.
Oh my gosh.
That is bad. So, to get my own ornament of fealty, I need to expose a heretic?
Heretics aren't so easy to find these days. Everyone knows you gotta bow down to Salmon Mac if you want to stay out of the pit of contrition.
I see you got a new job.
Grand Vizier Paperweight was so impressed with my work as a museum security guard that he promoted me to the Chief Offering Collector here at the Regional Offering Vault 714.
It's true, you cockroaches really are survivors.
Yep, and now I don't even have to patrol. All I gotta do is guard this door and take gifts into this impenetrable offering vault. It's a little slice of heaven.
Nice. Very nice. Okay. I know we like...
Catch you later, Sal. Hail Salmon Mac.
Hail Salmon Mac right back at you, Sam.
Oh, brother.
Just took a break, but we're going to take another break real quick. A little one. And then come back. Keep exploring this area a little bit. And then switch over to... So get up, stretch, move around, get some water, do whatever you need to do, and we'll be back shortly. I forgot crunches again. Well, I did them last time. Not crunches, squats. I didn't do them this time. I had food. Proper food, not goldfish food. Thanks. Had a smack roll of the leftovers of what I made for dinner last night. Which was a flippin' ordeal. Cool. Let's get back to talking to our friend Sal.
Hey, Sal.
Sam.
Sal and Sam.
How go the offerings today?
You know how it is. In a tough economy, charitable contributions
Corn.
go
Happy
right
Tuesday.
down the toilet.
Even gifts to Lord Salmon
Hope you're doing
Mac?
well today.
I know. The guy creates the sky and the stars and the creatures of the field, and people let a little thing like a double-dip recession stop them from paying their respects.
It's a sick, sad world, Sal.
That was mean, Sneeze. Goodness. All right.
Hey, Sal, does his absolute perfectionist have any empty bodies in there? My buddy's in the market for one.
I'm sure he wouldn't miss it.
First of all, the answer is no. Lord Salmon Mac doesn't have any empty bodies in there.
Rats.
Second of all, you really shouldn't kid around about stealing from the big guy. That kind of talk could get the Grand Vizier and his goons all over your keisters.
Not stealing.
If I had a butt, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Salmon Mac is handsome. Salmon Mac is cute.
When we think of Salmon Mac, we give a big salute.
That was hard to tell. I don't think it was backhanded.
Salmon Mac is mighty. Salmon Mac is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Salmon Mac is more than we can stand.
Yeah.
Get a room, will ya?
I've got a gift for Lord Salmon Mac.
Oh yeah? I can't accept just any old thing, you know. The omnipotent one is kind of picky. What you got?
A credit card.
How about a credit card?
I'm offering 0% APR on balance transfers.
Lord Salmon Mac doesn't need credit. He prefers to just manifest his will. So, no.
That's trouble. With a capital T, that rhymes with T, and that stands for turtles, my friend. A do I want to give it up?
How about a handsome but seldom useful firearm?
Lord Salmon Mac doesn't need guns. He could drop an army by wrinkling his cute little nose.
Cute little
I didn't
nose.
know my cute little nose could wrinkle.
How about an authentic Egyptian brain screw?
Ooh, that's a really bad idea, Sam.
Why?
Didn't you hear? Salmon Mac hates those things.
Dang.
I should destroy it right now.
No, I got
Better
it.
hold on to it just in case Lord Salmon Mac changes his mind.
Yeah, okay. He is a whimsical overlord.
On second thought, I don't think I have anything worthy of his plenipotency at the moment.
I hear you. I got worthiness issues myself.
Catch you later, Sal. Hail Salmon Mac.
Hail Salmon Mac right back at you, Sam.
Oh, brother.
Alright, so he got a badge for stopping somebody who's not into Salmon Mac. A rebel.
Hey.
Stop bothering me.
Stinky got one for giving a
I found my
gift.
place in Salmon Mac's blessed world, and I don't need my bubble rubbed by no freelance police.
Wow.
Like all of Salmon Mac's offering vaults, this one is totally impregnable.
There hasn't been a vault made that I can't pregna. Nothing says beloved ruler like a ubiquitous surveillance network.
Don't feel like I can use that. We can go back to our brain form. Everything we can. I feel like there's graffiti, but I don't know why we would want a rhinoplasty graffiti. Salmon Mac. Storm. Ah, Storm. Mess up Stinky's knees.
Hail Salmon Mac!
Hail Salmon Mac.
So intense.
Hail Salmon Mac.
Yeah, hail Salmon Mac.
Museum, Frankie the Rat, straight and narrow. Okay, so we know that the storm is going to be related to Grandpa Stinky somehow, and probably keep him from either being able to kneel or help Stinky Jr. So let's see what these other two places have. Some of the things Chippy says is pretty offensive. Oh, nice. Shattered Max.
It costs 4 lots of grain to use this payphone. I remember when it was just a half bladder of lamp oil.
A toaster. We could be a toaster.
Right in the
When your
Labanza.
toaster's gone kaput, bring it down to Radio Yurt.
Nicky may charge an arm and a leg, but at least his poetry sucks.
Don't recall this episode. Oh yeah, we're on, no, yeah, we're still on episode 3. To think about it, a lot's happened in this episode.
Frankie.
Ah, jeez, as if I don't have enough trouble today. Now I gotta deal with the freaking freelance police.
Beat it, coppers.
Yeah, let us fleece our cousin in peace.
Do my not ears deceive me, or are those rats mouthing off to us?
I believe they are, Max.
Shall we make a lesson of them?
I believe we shall. Now be nice while we talk to your cousin.
Wow. Where are we? We're totally in the same place that we always are. The same city that... It's not even called New York anymore. New Luxor. Some things have changed. Reality has bent just a smidge. 2 tabs. I'm honored. Chablook. I hope it wasn't echoey.
That Salmon Max sure is the bee's knees, isn't he?
You know it, pal. Take a look at this cool bit of bling.
You got a badge
if I
too?
get a couple more of these accessories of privilege, I'll be hobnobbing with the big S himself.
How did you get it?
That's some sweet Salmon Mac themed bling you got there.
Bling? Do people still say that?
And not just any bling. This here's a genuine pendant of Inquisition, given to me by Lord Samu Mac after I personally checked the 160,000 orifices of 20,000 guests at the security checkpoint of His Majesty's summer soiree.
Classy.
Yeah, you
me
can
we're
keep
not
that
going
one.
to do
Can I borrow your thingy of Inquisition?
Go!
How about throwing it in the pot to spice things up a little?
Nah, I'll stick with cash.
Alright.
Hey, you're a rat who knows how to get things.
Plague, diphtheria, scabies.
Do you have a line on any empty bodies so that we could drop Max's brain into?
I'm getting a little existential in here.
I'd like to help, guys, but that's a little out of my pay grade. I can fix you up with a nice car stereo, though.
Thanks, we'll pass.
Let's not be too hasty, Sam. The powers of my psychic brain melded to a kickin' sound system could be a formidable force for justice.
Salmon Mac is mighty. Salmon Mac is grand.
Come on, guys, grow some basal ganglia.
There's a lot happening there. Is he fighting Skunkape? Skunkape was fighting somebody. They don't know who, but look at the blood.
What sort of low-rent criminal shenanigans are you and your kin perpetrating out here?
And please keep in mind that I can see the future, so I'll know if we'll be slapping you around for lying to us later on.
Hey, there's nothing illegal going on here, honest. Me and my cousins were just engaging in a little friendly wagering over Samu Mac's, gladiatorial bouts.
Really?
Yeah, of course we don't actually bet on who wins or loses. That Skunkape gorilla's impossible to beat. So we bet on what the general's finishing move's gonna be.
Finishing move? How 90s.
How
When General
90s.
Skunkape finishes off an opponent, he'll use one of his 6 signature moves to do the deed. Before each fight, we make bets on which one it's gonna be.
Fascinating.
No, it's not.
Humor the little rat guy, Max.
Huh.
Could you run through this whole gladiatorial gambling thing again?
You probably couldn't tell, but I
I
was
feel like we
asleep
could
the
play
last
along.
Sure,
Maybe cheat a
sure,
little bit.
No problemo. Like I said, me and the boys like to bet on which of the 6...
Salmon Mac is handsome. Salmon Mac is cute.
When we think of Sam and Mac, we give a big salute.
There's a lot of like accidental talking over each other happening. I feel like it's messing some things up. We'll place a bet, but not yet.
Go! I feel a hot streak coming on. Come on!
Come on, what are you, afraid? Yes, please.
Kunkape's moving in for the kill. Which one of his signature moves will he use? Is it...
Oh, man. That was even more useless than usual.
Oh man. What is this? Nothing?
Oh, come on, Skunkape. Use your stinking hands.
I should have known better than to go back to the gorilla moves.
No freaking way! Oh, I was sure it'd be the leg sweep.
Ooh, that's brutal.
Okay, alright, okay. That could maybe be process of eliminating.
Franklin?
Again?
Franklin?
Don't tell him nothing, Frankie.
Yeah.
Mind if I lay down a bet?
You, a freelance cop, gambling on the street like a common rat? Hey, guys, wake up!
What?
What? The high and mighty freelance policeman wants to make a bet on the next fight.
Bring him on.
More money for us.
So, which move do you think Skunkape will use next?
Oh, not gorilla, not leg sweep, not hands. Thigh squeeze. One of these three, but I'm feeling it's the thigh
There's
squeeze.
20 smackers on the gorilla thigh squeeze.
Sam, since when do you have any cash? And, where are you carrying it?
It's none of your
Hey,
business.
Since Sam and Mac kicked us out of our office, we've been saving a bundle by living out of the DeSoto, and B, none of your damn business.
Touche.
All right, cousins of mine, Sam has made his bet. What are your picks?
I'll take the space ape kidney punch.
I'm in for the gorilla thigh squeeze, Frankie.
And just to keep things interesting,
No,
put
wait, that
20
was a
down on
gorilla
the green
move.
ape leg sweep. But first, I better go get some cash.
What's that all about?
Frankie doesn't trust us, so he never carries any cash when he's around us.
Subsequently, he always has to run off to the ATM machine every time he makes a bet.
Hey, Paulie, you just called it an ATM machine.
What an idiot.
So that's redundant, that's what.
I'm back.
Oh, it's a good thing, too. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern here were starting to put me into a coma.
Shh, the fight's about to start.
No, I think I goofed.
Looks like another blasphemous mole man has entered the ring to face off against Salmon Mac's undefeated champion, Skunkape. Let's see how he does. Skunkape circles the ring. The challenger runs for his life.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's gotta
Ooh.
hurt. Skunkape's moving in for the kill. Which one of his signature moves will he use? Is it, the Simian scissor kick? Brutal! And the crowd goes wild!
No freaking way! Oh, I was sure it'd be the leg sweep.
Oh, come on, Skunkape. Use your stinking
Hands.
hands.
I should have known better than to go back to the gorilla moves.
Hey, no one won. Now what happens?
Everyone gets their bets back and we live to bet another day, tough guy.
Right in the Labanza.
Wait, oh, okay, all the cash is gone. Where's the, dare I call it, an ATM machine? No ATM over here. Lots of surveillance. I don't feel like we even put anything in the pot.
Brutal.
Oh, he said he'd been saving a lot because of living out of the DeSoto. Oh my god, that's the worst. Oh, I thought my heart was gonna explode. It was so close to a sneeze.
Come on!
Hi, Papacito.
Skunkape's moving in for
trying
the
to
kill.
sneeze.
Which one of his signature moves will he use? Is it
Oops, wrong thing.
Oh, come on, Skunkape. Use your stinking hands.
Ah, jeez, I thought for sure he'd use one of them simian moves this time.
No freaking way! Oh, I was sure it'd be the leg sweep.
Ooh, that's
Okay, this
brutal.
time. Hands, leg sweep, simian move.
Franklin?
Again?
Don't tell. Yeah.
Hands,
I'd like
leg
to
sweep,
Hey, it's your-
simian. So no, no leg sweep, no simian move. Kidney punch, scissor kick is a simian move. Also, base ape, kidney punch, or gorilla girly slap. I feel like those are all hand moves. Am I missing something? No, no, no. Oh, the thigh squeeze.
I'll risk 20
It
seconds.
was grayed out, so I didn't consider it as an
All right,
option.
cousins of mine, Sam has made his bet. What are your picks?
I'm liking that gorilla girly slap.
The simian scissor kick is calling to me, Frankie.
And just to keep things interesting, I'll put 20 down on the great ape leg sweep. But first, I better go get some cash.
We take jewelry.
So, rats, huh? Well, how's that working out for you?
The fight's about to start.
Looks like another blasphemous mole man has entered the ring to face off against Salmon Mac's undefeated champion, Skunkape. Let's see how he does. Ow! Boom goes the dynamite! Skunkape's moving in for the kill. Which one of his signature moves
Come
will
on,
he use?
Skunkape.
Is it Wowie Zowie, the gorilla thigh squeeze?
Ooh.
And the crowd goes wild!
No freaking way! Huh, I was sure it'd be the leg sweep.
Oh, come on, Skunkape. Use your stinking hands.
Ah, jeez, I thought for sure he'd use one of them simian moves this time.
Hey, I won.
Lucky dog.
Yes, that's it. Luck.
In
Yep.
no way aided by a brain with powers to see into the future.
Don't push it, Max. They may be smarter than they look.
Right in the Labanza.
Oh, but that was that pointless because he didn't have the badge in the pot. Ah, nuts. Whatever. I won. I'm pleased.
Franklin?
Again?
Don't tell
This
him.
might be where we
Yeah.
use the credit card situation, but
Could you run?
You probably couldn't tell, but I was asleep.
Sure, no problemo. Like I said.
the betting.
Can I borrow your thingy of Inquisition?
No!
How about throwing it in the pot to spice things up a little?
Nah, I'll stick with cash.
Okay.
Don't go anywhere, Frankie.
Why would I go? I feel a hot streak coming on. Come on!
Keep hearing these weird noises. It's probably just like airplanes. Oh shoot, this is where we already were. No. Is that the Batmobile? The Batmobile wishes it was as cool as the DeSoto. Okay.
Okay, let's have a nice firm chat with this body-stealing crock muncher.
That's no way to talk about our divine leader, Max.
Ah, good grief.
Kick him in the scarabs.
Do it! Do it!
Oh dear.
Ooh!
Well played, General Skunkape. You are truly our fiercest and smelliest warrior.
I live for your praise, my liege.
You know, I enjoy a good pummeling as much as the next brain in a jar, but that seemed really unfair.
It may seem unfair, little buddy, but it's the only way those stinking rebels will learn to accept Salmon Mac's righteous rule.
You're creepy when you're sycophantic, Sam.
All right. Glad the game saved. I don't want to die.
Looks like Skunkape's working out a lot of unresolved issues on those mole men.
It's cheaper than therapy and almost as funny.
I almost feel sorry for the little dude. Oh well, Salmon Mac knows best.
Clearly.
It's Lord Salmon Mac's astral projector. I think it keeps the sky from falling.
A corn dog pyramid.
What's that?
That is Lord Samonak's magnificent pyramid of corn dogs, a meticulously balanced marble of nearly 340 stinky brand corn dogs. Don't you natives know anything about your own country?
I suppose not. It's terrible. One of those, you know,
Corn dogs! Gimme,
you
gimme,
never
gimme.
visit even though you live there.
No!
Oops.
What? What is that? That thing that has defiled our pyramid of corn dogs!
It's, my Eurosnap 3000 SRX camera, my lord.
A camera, eh? Listen up, everybody. We hereby decree that cameras are the most despicable things in the world. If you see a camera, smash it into teeny tiny bits for your lord and master. That is all.
Oh, Blogger Schnoops.
Oh no.
And as for you, into the pit of contrition with you.
Yeah. Oh, my crunklies!
Vizier, more corn dogs.
Right away, your wonderfulness.
Well, he has more than one badge.
That was quick.
Confidentially,
all of
this
them.
happens a lot, so we always have a spare.
All right.
What a spread. Let's see. We've got boar a la Pharaoh, ram's blood jigglers, scarab crunch, and ooh, is that scorpion noodle bake?
Delicious.
Yoo-hoo, Lord Salmon Mac.
He's blowing you off, Sam. And after all you did to put him on the throne.
What are you talking about, Max?
Never mind.
Hum. Oh my.
What the? Apparently, the future is a hellish nightmare of slow motion action movie cliches.
I'll be getting too old for that shit.
Stop.
Hey!
Graspy little fella, isn't he?
You'd think his future biceps would have a little muscle tone after all that gladiating.
Kill her!
Ooh, I'd hate to be the poor guy on the receiving end of that righteous
Not a
wrath.
guy. All right. I don't think we need to be here just yet. Oops.
I have something very important for the Pharaoh. Can you let me through?
Let me consider this. My answer is no.
I had a feeling it wouldn't be that easy. All right, can we go to the right side? Max. Members only. Ooh, the light show. Budgie stick, toaster, big fan, Premiopea. Toaster is important. Big fan.
In New Zealand, this arrangement of nondescript stars has been designated the Big Fan.
Ooh! Paperweight. What is that?
It's an electric fan, my lord.
Fan. Attention, everyone! This is Salmon Mac, the light of your lives and the breath in your lungs speaking. We just want you to know that, as of right now, electric fans are officially my most cherished things in the world, second only to our glorious selves. Carry on.
If I had one of those, I could give it to Salmon Mac.
We don't, but we could have a toaster.
In days of yore, British sailors would often follow Premiopea, the baby buggy, to guide their vessels home.
Woo! Vizier, what is that
It's a pram, my liege.
A pram, eh? Attention, everyone!
Uh-huh. I just want to see all of them.
The constellation known as the Great Fudgy Stick was previously Eroticus the Joybringer until a Texas school board ruling in 2003.
Whoa! What is that?
It's a fudgy
That
stick,
sounds about
sir.
right.
They're a big hit with the kids.
Fudgy sticks? Hey ho, everyone! Salmon Mac here again. We'd
Alright, toaster.
In 1999, the Wedgeco Electric Company paid $15 million to purchase the naming rights of this constellation, now forever known as the Wedgeco Flying Toaster.
Ooh! What is that?
It's a Wedgeco toaster, Your Omnipotence.
A toaster? Greetings, everyone! This is Salmon Mac the Divine speaking. From this day forward, toasters are the most exalted things in all the universe, ranking just below yours truly on the awesome meter.
Toasters are pretty cool.
Just thought you should know.
Thanks, Salmon Mac. I mean, you know, a good toaster can be life-changing.
Inner Circle members only. I don't think we're supposed to go in there.
That doesn't apply to us. We're the freelance police.
Stop! Only members of Lord Salmon Mac's inner circle are allowed within 10 cubits of the boy king.
Aww.
And how does sniveling jerk like you get to be in the inner circle?
The same way as everyone else, by earning accessories of privilege.
Uh-huh.
I like the face.
How can I get these accessories?
Just do exceptionally good deeds on Salmon Mac's behalf, like I did. Now scat.
Well, that wasn't very nice. But it won't stop me from returning Lord Salmon Mac's brain screw. I just need to rustle up some accessory thingies.
Toaster was somewhere from the 50s to 70s. Oh. Where was the devil's? Oh, he's standing
Check
on
it
it.
out, Max. It's Lord Salmon Mac's box of power.
I wish I had a box of power.
Deep down, I think everyone does, Max.
Toaster was by Frankie. Goes for it every time.
I'd give the Pharaoh an aglet, but he had every last one of them destroyed.
We don't need to give the... If you give a pharaoh an aglet...
Right in the Labanza.
Alright, it's all starting to come together a bit. I feel like a lot of this episode has felt like, here's 30 completely unrelated things, and you kind of have to... Oh. Just like a jigsaw puzzle. Alright, we know the Pharaoh loves a toaster.
For the love of
A
Salmon
sunbeam.
Mac, don't say it.
Toasty.
I bet Salmon Mac would love to get his hands on you, since he's a big toaster freak these days.
Ick.
But I bet everyone else is getting toasters for him, too. I've got a gift for Lord Salmon Mac.
We'll see about that. What you got?
Toaster.
How about a toaster?
Ooh, nice.
You think Salmon Mac will like it?
Didn't you hear? Those Wedgeco toasters are like his favorite thing in the whole wide world.
Great.
Yeah, people have been giving him toasters all day. Oh, the vault's jammed full of them. The last thing he needs is another dang toaster.
Darn.
Okay. Doesn't need a... Sorry, I think I unmuted a little too soon. Doesn't need a toaster.
How about a handsome but
No, no, no,
seldom-
no, 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 no. Nothing.
On second thought, I don't think I have anything worthy of his plenipotency at the moment.
I hear you.
Goodbye.
Catch you later.
Hail, Salmon.
Oh, brother.
The nose is the lever. I wonder then if we move... Go to the museum. There are the corn dogs. That's important. Ah, directions. Hey, I have a toaster.
Paperweight.
That's Grand Vizier paperweight to you.
It's not going to be enough, but...
Grand Vizier?
Don't you remember, Max? After our ancestors stopped Paperweight from summoning Yogg-Sothoth to overthrow Salmon Mac, Paperweight saw the error of his ways and worked his way up to becoming Salmon Mac's
Oh,
Grand
yeah, of
Vizier.
course.
Confidentially, I think Paperweight's pulling a scam. What can you do?
I don't think that's how it happened.
You're just confused.
Do you need something? I'm very busy organizing His Magnificentness's gladiatorial battles.
Uh-huh.
I still can't believe you weaseled your way into a position of honor in Salmon Mac's court.
Jealous?
Heck no!
Heck yes. How'd you do it?
All it took was decades of service to the Lord Salmon Mac. The things I had to do to earn my accessories of privilege would make you weep. Weep, I tell you.
Big deal. Sam weeps at greeting card commercials.
They turn an average day into something special. One of these days, I'm taking you down, Paperweight.
Dream on, foolish peasant. Without at least 3 accessories of privilege, you'll never even get near me.
What an odd thing to say.
What's Skunk Ape doing down there?
In his infinite wisdom, his awesomeness has decreed that General Skunkape will lead Salmon Mac's legions in a conquest of the solar system and the stars beyond.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. But why is he wailing on mole men?
As you know, Lord Salmon Mac despises the mole people. Watching a space gorilla wail on them amuses him.
Well, it is pretty funny. When does Skunk Ape's glorious conquest of the stars for Salmon Mac begin?
I'm not entirely certain. I presume once His Majesty tires of seeing mole men getting the stuffing beat out of them.
Any chance you could talk to his spectacularness about my little buddy? He seems to be missing a body.
It's right there!
Don't be silly, Max. That's Salmon Mac.
Your friend seems upset with the Pharaoh of Pharaohs. He's not one of those heretical rebels.
Look who's
is he?
talking.
Max?
I bet.
No
Whoa,
way.
buy
You love
frames.
Salmon Mac, right?
Well, he is really handsome and marketable.
See?
That was weird. We just dropped like 2,000 frames. Cool. Oh. Frames.
Salmon Mac is...
When we think of Salmon Mac, we give the big salute.
I think that was backhanded, but it was really hard to tell. Neil.
Salmon Mac is mighty. Salmon Mac is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Salmon Mac is more than we can stand.
Okay, no voice for that one for some reason. You found a couple of them? Thanks, I'll take them. It looks like it's doing okay now, but that was weird. Like 2 sharp dips in connectivity. I'll keep my eye on it.
How's the great high Salmon Mac today? Wonderful as usual?
If anything, he's even more wonderful.
Gosh.
Gosh golly.
So, any chance the big guy can help Max?
I'm afraid his perfectness is booked up on boons for the next 37 years. There's no way to grant an audience sooner than that. Unless, of course, you could somehow acquire enough accessories
yes,
of privilege
I got
to
it.
join his inner circle.
Yay.
Salmon Mac is handsome. Salmon Mac is cute.
When we think of Salmon Mac, we give the big salute.
I think he's doing this. I think his hand is backwards, not the forward. He does make it tough to tell.
Don't go anywhere, P-Wade. I got my eye on you.
P
Why would I
wait.
leave? I'm right where I want to be, basking in Salmon Mac's glory.
Uh-huh.
Heads up!
Alright. Now he loves fans. So maybe we can spare a toaster. Since he isn't getting a bunch of them, but also still likes them, I think. Or I just need to be a corn dog. So I feel like they need an endless supply of corn dogs.
I've got a gift.
Oh, yeah?
How about a toaster?
Yeah, Lord Salmon Mac was into those. But now, not so much.
Darn.
Pickle.
On second thought, I don't think I have anything worthy of his plenipotency at the moment.
I hear you. I got worthy.
Catch you later, Sal. Hail Salmon Mac.
Hail Salmon Mac right back at you, Sam.
Oh, brother.
Alright, then let's do rhinoplasty on the Storm.
Christ, that rat's bank account must have more zeros than Donald Trump's alimony checks.
Or the credit card first, but also... What does this say?
Smack Backs Yak Slacks. It's a story about how Salmon Mac briefly declared Andy and Weave pants to be his most favored thing in the whole wide world for a few hours last Thursday, before he discovered how itchy they were and had them all destroyed in a massive bonfire.
Fickle little tyrant, ain't he?
Wait,
Hey, Sam!
Max.
What is it, Max?
When did you turn into a credit card? You were a toaster.
I'm feeling a little lost right now.
Isn't that my line?
Usually, but now that you're a member of Team Salmon Mac, it looks like I'll be doing all the driving.
You're a funny little glob of protein, Max.
But...
Yeah, clue.
My offerings to Salmon Mac will never stand out when so many people are giving him the same thing.
Let's get a move on.
Will do.
Ah, there's so many things at once, and I don't think that that's right. I think that this is... Wait, why is credit... Wait... But I'm wondering if that means that Grandpa Stinky shouldn't have those pants. The actual heck?
Mistacard, the last more or less honest credit card.
Normally, I'd be leery of a pizza franchise expanding into the credit market, but if their loan rates are as stingy as their toppings, then sign me up.
Okay. I can't like pick it up. I can't become it. That's gotta be, right? Like we can talk to him and look at him. It's so weird though that it's there. It just is there. I'm gonna pretend like it doesn't matter because I don't think it does. That's weird. Pretty positive. But it wouldn't make any sense if it weren't, I don't think. I feel like it's something that would have had a reaction to. See if we can find a toaster out here.
If I'm gonna be franchised out, I should at least be collecting licensing fees.
These cameras should be broken.
Come on!
Come on. I don't know why I didn't.
Get me out of here,
Oh, okay.
Holy mother of Salmon Mac dancing the karaoke with the priest Sebast.
What was that?
I think they were dial-up modems.
Hold me! Ooh, that's brutal.
Alright, credit card.
Hey, Sam!
What is it, Max?
If Salmon Mac's so great, why is the city still such a mess?
Salmon Mac doesn't stress cleanliness. He's more of a tithing and sacrifice kind of deity.
Let's get a move on.
Will do.
Right in La Bonza.
Nice weather we're having. Franklin?
Again?
Don't tell him nothing.
Yeah!
Oh, but I don't know.
Don't go any.
Why would I?
Still feel like I'm not gelling with these as well as the last episode. That's okay.
Ooh, that's brutal.
We're gonna do this. And this.
Gotta love the way the general uses his hands. Too bad I didn't get the rest right.
And
Stupid! Why did I think he'd do one of those lame-o ape moves?
not ape.
No, you stupid space ape! You were supposed to use the sucker punch!
Not a sucker punch. Okay. Try to remember that.
Come on!
Franklin?
Again?
Don't tell him.
Yeah!
I'd like to make another bet.
Hey, it's you.
Hands. Not an ape move. Not the sucker punch. Shit, what did he say? No. Hands, but not. Wait. Hands, but not a girly slap, right? Shit. What did they say? I should have written it down. Not an ape move. Hands, but not an ape move. So it's got to be the girly slap or the simian sucker punch. I think Frankie said it's not the sucker punch.
20 simoleons on the gorilla girly slap.
All right, cousins of mine, Sam has made his bet. What do you?
This might not even be set
I'll
up
take
right
the
yet.
Space ape kidney punch.
Put me down for 20 on the space ape kidney punch.
And I'll sweeten the pot with 20 on the simian sucker punch. But first, I better go get some cash.
Okay, I've got to ask. The Black Plague. Now, what was up with that?
Shh, the fight's about to start.
Looks like another blasphemous mole man has entered the ring. Oh my! Skunkape's moving in for the kill. Which one of his signature moves will he use? Is it yes, the gorilla girly slap, and the crowd goes wild?
Yeah, but
No, you stupid space ape!
Gotta love
Stupid!
You won again? Unbelievable!
I know.
It's almost supernatural even.
No, I'm just good at guessing.
We'll never get Frankie to bet anything interesting while he's got that credit card.
Ooh, that's brutal.
Well, he's got that credit card. How do we get him to not have that credit card?
Franklin?
Again?
Don't tell him.
Yeah!
Salmon Mac is mighty. Salmon Mac is grand.
Come on, guys, grow some basal ganglia.
Alright, okay. I
Don't
feel
go
like
anywhere,
I'm
Frankie.
Why would I go?
Right in La Bonza.
at too many loose ends here in my brain with this one so far. So we're gonna save. Not that I could see, but I didn't look very diligently. So let's save here. Frankie, Act 3.